Okay, so
Hi,
Pims.
Daishon Raid.
Yes.
How are you all
Hi,
doing
Daishon's
today?
raid. I don't mind how it looks. It's fine. I don't love how it looks.
Allie. Hi, Daishon.
It's fine.
Hi.
The fact that it's uneven just drives me absolutely crazy.
OCD kicking in something fierce, huh?
I mean,
Something,
there's nothing
I
that
don't-
their tremors won't fix.
Okay,
Fun.
I don't have those kinds of skills.
Let's
went to a-
let's not
totally-
encourage
How are you
self-mutilation.
all doing tonight? I appreciate you stopping by.
Oh, it's just
I
air.
hope you enjoy the fun.
Why is the Rockstar launcher open? Go away. No one wants
Hopefully
Dude.
you guys can hear me just fine.
Dude, considering I grew up with my mom trying to fix her hair, namely she fucking cut her widow's peak uneven more than once.
Oh no.
Yeah, no self-mutilation,
Eh.
please, K, thanks.
Hey, beep boop.
I'm not gonna do it myself. The thought has crossed my mind a couple of times today because I went to a different salon like, hi,
He wasn't.
is there someone available who can please help me
hey,
with
Jeff,
my hair problem that I'm having? I'm having a problem, please
Oh,
help
you
me.
actually went in.
I went there and I said, hi, so, hi, hello, this is my issue. I talked to
You see
this
the loaf? See the loaf
freaking...
their camera
Hi,
right there? There's a
people
loaf
who
right
are
there.
here for D&D,
Loaf.
I'm sorry, you're getting a rant about my hair instead?
I have a post
also a
Jill's
Pondo
rant to
in
get into
Jill,
before we
but I
get into
can't reach
D&D,
that.
so get
I
used to it.
also have a rant.
Oh, right.
So I go into the Ulta, right? I've never
I'm just
been in an
genuinely happy
Ulta
to be here.
in my life. I've never been into an Ulta before. So I walk into the Ulta. There are a lot of sights and sounds and smells and advertising and just the whole place goes, woman! And I'm like, I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that. It's fine, whatever. I went to talk to one of the people. And I was like, hi, I've never been to an Ulta before. I have a friend who works at another Ulta location who said I should come here because here's my issue. And I explained it. And I've never been to an Ulta before. This girl, she's like 19, blonde, about this big around, goes, uh-huh.
Jeff
Well-
says Ulta is a horrible place to go.
That feels like an excellent start to an experience there.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
to-
did Twitch
my
do to their
haircut is
UI?
Yeah,
They
it's
updated
was-
it 2 days ago, dude.
yeah, welcome to
I like it.
it took me a minute to get used to it, but I like it too.
Yeah, it's unexpected, but I like it.
So that we can
I
see
forgot
the
to
cat
flip
now?
my laundry like a big dumb idiot. Okay, anyways, Pims
Not
apparently
yet,
also
but-
has a rant.
Yeah,
up?
so I just, hang on, I gotta lose the hoodie because it's driving me insane.
The hoodie is driving
I
you
thought it
insane.
was a good idea.
I wish it was that
but
easy for me to fix my
We're
hair,
gonna
my
talk about good ideas once I'm done stripping, for the stream, you know.
TOS
Where's my
violation
wallet?
confirmed.
Monka
Yeah.
TOS.
So, I just canceled.
I don't have anything
and
for that.
this is a tale about pre-orders and why they fucking suck.
Preach!
let's just rewind back to this time in 2017. I was very hype about a game that I've lovingly referred to as Weeb Souls at the time, currently known as Code Vein.
Oh no.
I pre-ordered it in
Oh.
2017.
Ooh, fuck.
Guess what? I just canceled my pre-order for it because fuck, I am just no. That game was delayed like 8 times. I had forgotten I even pre-ordered it until I got a payment could not be completed because the credit card on my Amazon account has been replaced. So, instead of fixing my payment methods, I said fuck this and canceled it because I don't want a game that I was hyped for in 2017.
No, that is very reasonable.
Wow.
I mean, here I
Yeah.
thought you were going to go into a cautionary tale of the
You-
game actually being shit.
I mean, because
That's what
other
I'm
than-
hearing, and that was part of my decision to just cancel it. I will buy it on sale at some point and try it. That is as far as I'm gonna fucking go.
I see.
Hopefully that
Sean?
got louder.
You
don't
didn't order
know.
it, did you?
No. The
'Cause the
reason I've been
to-
playing Dark Souls is because I wanted to play this kind of a game, and I
That's better,
specifically
okay.
didn't want to spend money on one. So,
I
Dark
was
Souls
going
in my
to
library
say
already.
the tone of your voice was kind of misleading.
well, no, because you see, it seemed like it was going to be good. Okay,
That's
it seemed
really
like it was
good.
going to be good,
Can
and then it was not.
I don't know. Do you guys like the smaller view like
I mean, the last
this?
thing I pre-ordered was Fallout
Or do
76,
you
so I
prefer
feel that.
the bigger
Hey, who wants to go to Roll20Con?
view like that?
What?
Is it a thing?
Apparently, I have an email about it.
Oh,
Same. Yeah,
Is it
I
online?
got the same email too. I'm going to assume,
Hopefully, it's better organized than their UI.
Ooh.
but
The UI does suck.
Okay, we'll leave it with the big view
Damn,
then.
shots
mean-
And here's a
fucking
Maraj,
fired.
because it's a cute unicorn rabbit.
I have
Yeah.
the distinct impression you may have some anger issues there, sir.
I'm just in a fucking mood today. Don't mind
This is
me.
bad
Unicrabbit.
UX.
Unicrabbit. Yep.
I was at a
Unicrabbit.
career fair on Wednesday, and we had a UX UI designer come through. And I got him. I got him to
Rabbicorn.
critique.
I think I like Rabbicorn better. It
our
sounds less
website?
like it should have crab parts
Here,
attached
tell us
to
how
it.
much we suck, and you just like never break eye contact.
Yeah.
um,
It was actually very informative.
looking on the Roll20 website, it is a
Right
online
back, lads.
convention because
Oh,
if
I
you
was
tag
joking.
your games with Roll20Con, you'll unlock dynamic lighting and ad-free games until the 26th.
Oh,
Rip that RAM. Yeah, I'm in a very mixed mood because the concert I was working before this, they brought the local animal shelter across this way because it was one of the things was if you donate to the animal shelter, you get a chance to win backstage passes. But they
Ooh.
brought the animals, so now I'm just sad because there was a bunch of animals and they're all adorable, and I just wanted to take all of them, and there was just one little dog that's not really little and not gonna stay little. But it was just so sad looking in the cage, and it just got out and just wanted to say hi to everybody, and it was adorable, and I just... Dang it.
Sorry, I was
Remind
looking
me
for
why we haven't
tacos.
convinced you to play a ranger or a druid yet.
Because we have one in all the other games we've been
Also,
playing.
Jill's face
Give him
is
a couple
really
weeks.
washed out,
um,
and it might bother me later. It might not. Who knows?
bad
That was
do.
my pain when I worked at He's all the cute fluffs.
Oof.
Like, I could just
But,
take all you
yeah,
home right now.
it was an interesting...
It's a great idea
few
right now,
hours.
but not when it actually happens.
Cheerful. Doing shit.
Fudge.
Internal light.
I mean, we do have
You're the one. You're the reason we have to leave the house.
Okay,
That's
the
a D4.
turkeys-
I'm going to pick that up now.
no.
That's very
They're
bright.
dumb Angry Birds to me. I don't want them. At least chickens are dumb, but not as angry. I can handle chickens because they're dumb, but not as angry.
I
And then
see a
rabbits, I
Pondo
just take all the
in
rabbits.
the background.
All the rabbits.
And now the
How
high
much
ground.
is that cat
Oh,
in the
baby.
window?
I don't care. You can't change the game.
No, Jeff. 3 out of 3 of those are meals.
It looked like Pondo was trying to eat that string for a second.
She does that.
Yeah.
Why do cats do that?
She looked at you like, dare you talk about me? Don't point out that I try and eat these things.
Cat's gonna cat?
Yeah, cats are gonna cat.
Sorry, Puck. I would actually
Yeah,
like my
freezing.
heating pad.
Looks like, but I want to sleep on it.
You're the reason we have to get
I
up
mean,
early
he
in the
did it
morning.
last time.
Get warm.
He managed to figure out how to turn it on, too. Then again, it's not that hard.
Then he lopes
And he
away
just
in the
leaves
background.
room.
Right.
It's
Freezing.
like, fine, I'll go find my own.
Yo, Z. How you doing?
Okay. Where?
Oh, hey. It's an OZ.
That's why I'm.
Oh, that's a lady. Like,
When you phone me.
I hear a lady. Skills.
Yes.
If your face got any whiter, it would blot out the sun.
Steak.
Thank you.
I don't know what it is about your light, but it's
it
like
started because he thought he
reflecting
was gonna
off
be
your
super famous
face.
streamer, and now I think he's holding on to it for the meme.
Z,
That's
you leave me and my
correct.
Tide Pods alone.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yep. There we go. There's a normal face.
And of course, he's the one with the biggest camera too.
I really
Yeah.
don't want to be the big camera, but I
And
can't
that's been that
change
way
it.
for the,
He doesn't
the,
want
the
to be
whole time
any
we've been
camera.
running.
He's the
I
big
think the
spoon.
original call we set up, we put him there, and it's been there. since.
Wait, if
Yes.
someone else leaves the call and joins back in, do they become the big camera?
Sorry,
No.
I'm going back to
We have to reset the
because I
whole
can't
group.
hear them, but they can totally hear us.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I said call. You know what I mean. I meant
So-
group.
Right, hang on. Okay, let's
Well,
try
You
this.
got cube, hubble, calf, steak. Tim's all the way up there. And who just went away? You know, James.
All right, someone invite him back.
I'm not sure what Pims is doing. Maybe he's trying to set it up so steak is normal, but that just isn't
Kids,
working.
how are you guys tonight? Great tonight. Tide Pods. Ah, we just feed the Tide Pods to the Paladin, and that's how he got bamfed somewhere else. And came back as Black Velvet, or
Good night, friends.
Toner.
Night.
Good night. Or Tone Deaf, or whatever he's supposed to be.
Now I actually lost my face.
Oh,
go.
cool. Now Steak's the big
Yeah.
one for me.
Oh, thank God, Calf is the big one for me. No one can
Better
leave.
now.
I get big calf now.
I get Big Calf. No
I
one
also
else is
get
allowed to
big
leave.
calf.
Oh my god.
I got big hobble.
Now,
I'm sorry,
it'd be
Pims.
awesome if they did let us arrange these things so we could have big DM.
It's almost like they're
True.
using a technology to arrange these that actually natively lets you do that.
And
Big
yet,
DM energy.
And
Okay, so there's apparently a giant fucking thunderstorm. If I disappear suddenly, the power went out.
Same.
That's okay. We've had a couple of tornado warnings in the area, so
Ah,
Good
okay.
severe storms and flooding.
So
Pretty
no
much all
blowing
day.
away, or drowning, or being swept away, or anything of the sort, people. Thanks,
I see.
Chills. Thank you.
I mean, you'll be able to tell if it gets really stormy here. One of us will have a 35-pound corgi on our laps.
one or both.
Just the one.
I kind of wish he
Puck
would like
doesn't
pop
give a
up
shit.
like,
Puck will
are
go
you
to
talking
sleep.
shit about me?
Puck will just go, well,
Nader.
it's the end of the world. Time for a nap.
Basically, yeah.
Sure,
Time for the big nap. It's fine. That dog is
what's that
Not
phrase?
enough for that.
Mood.
What
As
did
the
you say?
kids
Mood?
say, mood. Come on now.
Mood. Hey, what do you want from me?
Mood.
Mood.
Also, Calf, I'm gonna apologize for being the big one you're in now, but I think this isn't for the better.
Calf needed more steak in their life. Let's be real.
My doctors told me to not eat red meat.
Didn't say you had to eat him. That's a little dark.
And I mean, in all honesty, with the way he role plays, it's more like yellow meat.
Oh, that
Really?
was rude.
Really?
I thought it was more of a poultry.
Kobolds taste like
Tastes just like chicken.
We're roasting steak right now, Long. So, you know, par for the course.
All right. Because I had a card with this in front of me, at the other session I ran in the middle of the week, and it was helpful. Will everyone pretty please give me your AC and passive perception?
You know, I
Find this
always
lesson
thought
learned
you
really
had
shit.
these.
I do. I'm going to write them down and physically be
Ah.
able to look at them as opposed to having to open sheets.
Yeah,
That
This was
is
just-
absolutely
it's-
fair.
it's honestly probably the best. My AC, Keeper's AC is 14, and their passive perception is also 14.
Okay. Thank you.
I just figured that's easier.
Yep.
I mean,
I have the big PP.
That is an above average PP.
alright, now let's not go measuring everyone's peepees.
Daishan, how are you finding how's the fit on the Destiny shirts?
I
Is that a Destiny
Fine.
shirt? I'm
Jesus
assuming it's a
Christ.
Destiny shirt.
This is the new Destiny shirt, yeah.
Yeah. Is it good?
Yeah.
Thumbs up, thumbs
I ordered
down?
the size.
Say it, Yordle has a better AC than I do.
Of course I do.
I'll
And
point
it's
out the
natural.
Tortle has a
You
shell,
can be in the front now.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm such a huggy person?
but I will say that Shaggy's keeping an eye out for actual armor since the shadows have abandoned him.
Oh no, they did it abandon.
They did do an abandon, yeah. An abandon, I tell you.
How's the night going for you, Longshot?
Yes,
And
I have a D&D.
Yordle is the one I don't have. Hobble.
I
Passive perception
wrote
and
it.
AC.
I wrote it down.
It's in
You
chat.
did. Never mind. I just went over it. I'm sorry. I skipped it.
I could comment on it.
Yeah.
Someone did, and I'm just going me.
DM who says me.
Are you the DM that says me?
Bring me a shrubbery.
Bring
Trust me, we
us
don't want anybody's bush.
another shrubbery.
Well, Mannequin Warden, I have a new character concept.
Oh god.
Oh
no.
god.
These are paladins of me.
Can we do a Paladins of Knee one shot, please?
I'll think about it.
Oh, thank god. I like this idea.
All right. So where we left off last week was you all fought some creepy ghosts. To be specific, specters and a wraith, and you were drawn to this battle by the shrill screams of a little girl who was also a ghost.
I
killed a
You
little
know-
kid.
Shaggy tried to do the right thing for once and got shit
Here's
on
a
for it.
quote.
Yeah.
Oh no, I killed a little kid.
Yep.
Again.
No, oh no, there.
Tortle the Tortle shot the ghost,
Yeah.
which immediately disappeared, and the creepy effect that was coming from this child ghost also disappeared.
Got
disappeared.
child problems? Call Yordle.
Wow.
Nanny Yordle?
To
Nanny
quote
Yordle.
Taliesin, it's been a while since you've burned down an orphanage in D&D.
Yeah.
That's how you get ghosts.
But it's okay, your axe cuts ghosts.
It does.
Max cuts ghost!
This axe cuts ghosts.
Mhm.
Imagine if it actually did cut ghosts though, properly.
I mean, it did. The ghosts are gone.
Right. Finkel's
Those are magic
happy with
weapons,
how it
though.
worked. After this, you all returned to camp and were resetting camp that was hastily torn down as you ran away, if I remember correctly.
Not
You did
Patrick
find
Swayze.
Bitey again,
Too soon.
though he had run a little ways. Bitey did okay, actually, on
I
his
thought she said
saving
Bitey
throw
did.
against
I was a
being
little concerned there for a
terrified
minute.
as shit and running too far into the jungle to be chased.
Not afraid of ghosts. That's good.
Well, only mildly less terrified than the average dino.
I'll count it.
Average bugbear.
Win's a win.
Was a win.
Win,
Um,
Win the way.
So, evening
Bitey,
time
bitey dick.
shenanigans
It's
are
Diggy diggy hole.
afoot? No?
Or chip
Yes?
beef.
Is that
It
where we
seems like
left off? Okay.
That sounds about right.
Alright.
Sorry, I was being distracted by Diggy diggy hole now being equated with bitey bitey dick. What?
No, 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 no.
And calf lost cube.
I'd like to teach Buddy a trick.
Oh, okay.
This is an attack.
You can thank Jeff for that.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, Larry.
Of course, it's Jeff.
Wait,
Hi,
is this the
Jeff.
thing?
It's always shit.
He brings better content to my stream than I do. It's great.
Aw.
Bitey bitey dick and diggy diggy hole.
Gross.
Alright. Does anyone else have anything in particular they want to do, like first, or?
I believe we have watches,
Well,
right?
alright.
Yeah.
I was gonna do something small little thing before watches. If
content.
I was gonna let other people go first if they wanted to, though. I'm gonna take it as a no, aren't I?
Sounds like a no.
Yeah.
You go
alright.
first.
Alright. After we get back to camp, you just kind of see Tenor over by the fire with a small little pot of water, starting to heat it, and appears to be making a sort of tea.
Wait, isn't that the other campaign?
Yeah.
Just go with it. Just go with it. The tea idea, it was a last minute idea there, and it's a one-off thing here. It's fine.
Look,
Mm,
no one asks where Warden gets his berries. No one asks where the tea came from.
It's actually pocket dimension.
Is
A small pocket
Oh.
bungus.
yeah.
These pocket berries.
Pocket
But
dimension.
yeah,
with
over
pocket
the course
berries.
of about 10 minutes, you just kind of see him make some tea, pour out 6 little cups, and offer each of you one.
My, this is.
I'll take mine, but I'm gonna take a nice sniff and make sure there's nothing in it.
This is
Roll
a
perception.
I'm gonna wait for Warden to drink it.
strangely kind and
Yeah.
Seems fine.
generous move from our.
that was a 5.
Seems fine.
This is a tea. It's a tea from an island where I live. It's called
Uh,
Fire
You roll
Thorn.
like a 2?
Everybody say hello to Long Mom. We're on the big screen.
Hi, Long Mom.
Hi, Long Mom.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Doggo.
well
I
then.
have the
I
big pee-pee!
Listen, Long has done this to himself. Long knows what our games
Long,
are.
what are you thinking?
Brigsy's so
This is
confused
a
right
terrible
now.
idea.
Briggy's not
Long.
home.
Oh, okay.
That
Your
or he
neighbors
just got
are
back
so
from the
confused.
football
Yeah,
game and his mom's here and she's confused.
yeah.
But yeah,
You reap what you sow.
this is a tea from where I am from called Firethorn tea. This tea has single-handedly changed the course of history in many ways. It is often used as a sign of newfound alliance and good things to come where I am from. So I look forward to traveling the rest of the way to wherever it is we are going.
I got a question about this. Do you actually set a fawn on fire for this?
No, it's called Firethorn tea because, and you just kind of see him reach into a bag and pull out a small rose that appears to be glowing ever so slightly.
Oh,
It is made from fire.
Thorn. Sorry,
They're
your
called
accent is a
Firethorns.
little off.
I'm sorry, I'm not Australian.
What's an
I
Australian?
don't even know what that was. That was me rolling letters that shouldn't be rollable.
Mm-mm.
Roll all the letters.
roll for more letters.
What a session of D&D really is. I know exactly what I'm getting into. Cool it with the Brigsies.
Okay. I think everyone here gets that too, which is sad.
No, that just means that it is a successful meme.
I have
Yeah,
no idea what a
Roll
Brig...
one the alphabet.
Don't look at me. My
Oh,
cat is
we're-
ready to die.
We're on.
I don't know what a Brigsy is. Awesome.
But yeah, after he finishes his little spiel about what this tea is, you just kind of see him grab a cup and take a drink.
So when do we start making Constitution saving throws?
In
Wow.
a while. It's fine.
Have a little faith. Come on.
I mean,
Oh.
you don't know. He might be allergic to
We're gonna warn it
Firethorn. You
first.
don't
Oh,
know
boy.
that. Hell, I might be allergic to Firethorn. I don't know that.
I mean, the petals can cut you if you grab them wrong, so.
I'm gonna guess I don't know anything about this, so I'll just leave it up to my con save.
Is it that one that you just... That one?
No.
Alphabet. Oh.
No.
Did I not decide to put? Oh, good lord! I am trusting a lot.
With this
So
group?
given this tradition of yours, we can expect you to stay then. Oh, who'd we lose?
Strange brew indeed.
Okay.
My computer and everything just decided to go.
He doesn't like Firethorn tea.
Your
It's the
computer went,
allergic one.
wait, stakes are peeing, panic!
Wow.
Dear,
Rude.
Old
Not
man.
wrong.
Sorry.
but
I'm punchy
not-
tonight, don't mind me.
time to not throw youngling under the bus.
And yes,
It's fair.
And yet, that's where I live with this
I
group.
mean, I
half
don't
the
see why we
time.
can't throw him under
We
the
know you
bus.
do.
I mean, I threw him in the fire by accident, but still, into the fire. This is actually pretty good tea.
Thank you.
Fire breath.
Warden tries to breathe fire.
Is it spicy?
spicy fire.
Seeing as Warden couldn't breathe fire before drinking the tea, he still can't breathe fire, unfortunately.
But at least now Warden knows.
Right, exactly.
important.
Just
You
a
never
very
know.
spicy old man
don't know
burp
unless you
comes
try.
out. Everyone must cover their
Many
face.
flowers actually have magical
Spicy
properties
air.
that people just haven't tried yet. It's fine.
I see.
I like that.
People just
Fire
haven't tried
breath
it.
is just spicy air.
So what are y'all doing for watches again?
I don't fucking remember.
I remember I was on second watch with Shaggy. That's all I remember.
I think I was
Uh,
on first watch with Pims.
Yeah.
Or with Warden.
I guess I'm taking third watch with whoever's left.
Okay.
That would be me.
I'll try not make it awkward this.
It's a bold move. Let's see how it plays out.
Sleeping with Shaggy.
I'm sorry. What?
What?
You're asleep.
Questionable.
Talking in my...
Incredibly.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still
Yeah.
making sure that I have my shit together today.
Can I I want to shoehorn something in here.
Fire is
Okay.
just spicy air. Thanks, Bree.
While we're,
You're right. It's spicy air.
she's right. She's right, and I don't want to admit that she's right, but she's right.
I won't admit it, so I admit it 3 times.
As we're sitting there enjoying our tea and that was presumably some dinner.
Again, We
or-
ate.
Wait, we ate, didn't we? Yeah. Oh shit.
Mhm.
I already cooked. You want more?
Always.
I
It
thought
reminds
you-
me of home. This cook.
I thought there was only one bottomless pit in this
Um,
group.
Seen the
You
size of the fuzzy one?
haven't met a young Furbolg.
I mean, you're the first Furbolgs I've ever met, so
That does lend a little bit of safety to him, so to speak.
Keeper. These dead. Do they not trouble the ones that linger? The ones trapped here. Is there not more we can do?
I don't know. I could commune with.
The dead.
I mean, honestly, I could at this point. Actually, I could try something.
Let's hear it.
It would not be pretty.
Being stuck between worlds is not pretty, friend.
I It is something we can try in the morning
All right.
because I have to refresh my spells and I didn't pick that one.
Okay.
I forgot I finally have that one.
Yay, level 5!
Sorry, I got
level
Yeah,
5.
I got completely fucking distracted by
You can also do
family
dice,
checking
exclamation
up
point
on
dice.
Mhm.
And
We
then
got a
get some of
tornado
your
headed our way.
scales.
So
You might not
Fun
know how many
time.
scales you have.
That
So
sounds familiar.
if you guys drop out, you know, yeah.
Got it.
I'll put
Grab a
my
cord, go hope
shoes
for the best.
put my shoes back on and I'll grab my laptop and we'll play from downstairs.
uh,
Commitment.
I mean, it's D&D.
Fair.
Yeah, don't send it to Bree apparently, but also don't send it to anyone else.
But also be safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Okay.
not...
Can you use your Corgos as flotation device? Do they not look like that?
They will
Corgo
float
too
or not.
chunk.
Yeah, cargo too
Corgo way
chunk.
too chunk.
I mean, that chunk is fat and flat, or fat will float.
Yeah, fat
So-
will float.
No.
I don't know.
They're giving me dirty looks.
They're like,
Like they know what we're asking.
they know. They know.
They know more words than you would
Oh,
expect.
they know.
Yeah, they know. They know.
Most of the that they know more words than you give them credit for.
Use them as water wings.
Oh, God.
I'm not sticking my hand in there.
Oh, there's tornado sirens.
Is that cue the going downstairs? Is that
That's cute, boys.
I've never heard that bark.
That's the hell.
Is it?
ow?
Did we get a warning or was it a sighting?
Big difference.
3D printer raft.
Warning.
Crack the Corgos in. Don't be Rose. Profit.
Don't be Rose Prophet.
I'd be Pan.
He's good at that.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a warning.
Pan, what's going on?
Hey, buddy. Puck, it's okay.
Pan!
You just see half a corgi head frame just.
Yeah, that's Puck.
It's okay, buddy.
Is it
Aw.
okay though?
Like, I
Feel
just don't
fair.
know about this.
It's okay. Anyway,
Pan's like, I will defend the place.
I'm just waiting for you guys to decide whether you're going to the basement or not, that's all.
Yeah.
It's a warning.
It's a warning? Okay.
If we get a sighting, we might move down there.
Alright.
yeah. Alert has been updated.
Used to it.
I mean, it's adorable, but we know what's causing it, and that's not
Yeah.
fun. But it's
Yeah.
adorable.
It's like he's trying to bark, growl, and howl all at the same time and can't figure out what he's gonna do.
same time.
That's what corgis do. As someone that has a half corgi can confirm,
Let's cover
they
all the
can't make up
bases.
on their mind on what noise they want to make.
Uh, 30 minutes, I guess, is how long it's gonna be.
And there's a
Until
flying
the
wolf.
tornado warning is over. Oh look, hi big trunker.
This is the one that makes all the noise.
Is he gonna make noise in your arm? He is.
See, look at that face.
No, that's the one that's below.
And he's making a little bit of noise.
What is that?
Puck.
Puck is like, I
Sorry.
demand attention.
Sorry, guys.
There's a thing.
There is noise. I am a spook.
I'm just going to point out that apologizing to any of us for hearing the dog bark, it's a little silly because we know the dogs are barking. And we know why.
Yeah,
We
that's
like you
fine.
peoples.
Yeah.
It's fine. Worst case
Fine.
scenario, we'll all get in a car, we'll drive your way, we'll look at the dog and be like, shoosh. And you give us a cup of tea.
He looked at the camera like, you shush me.
Hi, Pan.
Where here's the sound from?
I thought we were out of tornado season.
Surprise!
We're not.
I never realized tornado and hurricane season overlap so much.
It's the same kind of weather. It's just location.
I will bite that tornado.
That's what it's got around us to
Well,
help
they're
it
fighting
cause
each other
more trouble.
now, so
I mean, I
Oh,
have
wants to be friends
experienced
with
that dog right here before, and it's just such junk.
they're
It is
both
solid.
chunks.
That
There we go, it is.
sounds
Solid.
so terrible.
They
I don't
are.
know how you handle such chunk. So terrible. Woe is your lap.
You want to come over and
Oh, flood warning too. Great.
well,
Well,
We live on a
the
hill.
flood-
That one doesn't matter.
yeah, the flood warning isn't going to be an issue.
Not.
apparently Long's dogs are liking to meet your dogs.
There's big dogs on the screen. Let's meet.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Let's re-rail this campaign.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That's weird way to say that. Okay.
apologize. Apologies.
You guys being safe is the most important part, and
Yes.
fawning over your dogs being cute is pretty high up there, probably above us wanting to play games.
Yeah, so don't pick up the Jill's habit where she's like, I'm sorry, you can hear the cat.
Look, when it's right next to you and kind of overloading the microphone in your headset, I feel like you guys will hear it like that too. But anyway, I think Warden was going to say something. Not sure.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Warden was about to say, "I'm your father's uncle's cousin's roommate."
Wow, call me out like that, why don't you? God,
And the thunder's gone. But not really.
And I froze. Nice. Good
Sorry.
job, Timmy. No.
Nice. You were saying something about helping the undead?
Yeah. That's.
Helping them do what?
I don't know where that was going. I'm a bard.
Are we talking about steak?
I was actually making.
Or is
a
your
good
mic keep
transition,
peaking?
Mr.
It's-
Smarmy Bard. Smart.
Hey, I'm getting there.
He's
fun.
working on it.
I haven't really known how to explain this yet.
About Pims?
You see, when I was younger, you're gonna hate me for this.
I mean, he's a lot quieter
When I
on
was younger,
when he's playing the Warden.
I had a partner.
At least
in
for
my
me,
life.
he is.
They were very fond of writing.
Very fond of writing.
Very fond. They, most of our lore keepers kept track either by word or on stone, but they had acquired a love for human paper. This was a century ago. So many seasons I sometimes forget. Sometimes it's hard to remember. But that love for paper carried on through our children and their children. And I suspect to you.
I'm sorry. What? Are you really?
I couldn't commit to grandfather, sorry. I cannot be sure. It's been many a season, but
But you could
It's
commit
the
to
right thing.
great-grandfather.
Yes, yes, I could.
There's
Because
more
Cupid already
separation
called me
there.
out on uncle and cousin.
Sorry.
Thanks. Grandpa Pimmelbolg is too iconic of a meme to make it a story thing.
Too iconic of a meme.
Except that we started doing the Pimmelbolg because of the Furbolg.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So just like
Anyway.
Granddad got cold feet.
Oh.
With as much fur, I don't know how you would get cold feet from such an awesome meme.
Oh, roasted.
Hope not. The fur would smell horrible.
Hey, Pamela.
That is terrible.
Wow.
Oof.
Oof.
Terrible.
Now, I would be less sure if not for your temper.
Enjoy the food. Come back
You
and
see,
enjoy the
my-
banter.
my
Because we're also
son
on big screen
was as
at
curious
Longshot's
as
house.
His mother.
Longhouse has
And-
us on full screen. He did overthink his RP.
He took a mate among those of us who are not of the faith. It is a long story, but there are other tribes outside of ours who are more, or less, I should say, less peaceful. More like our portly little friend over there.
Portly little friend.
That's
Would-
it.
would
I'm not
be
sure what that means.
Points at don't know me DeVito.
No need to veto.
I honestly thought he was going
See, you say portly, and I think dwarf.
It's a complicated story, but among their people, they tend to be more barbaric and prone to rage. And it's the kind of thing. Wait, what?
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 Good, Hobble?
Breed like rabbits?
What? I mean, it's like 100 years, man.
You got the point.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, I think fate, chance, it all plays into the gods' hands. And
That's his story and he's sticking to it.
God, I had this all figured out today, and now that I'm actually talking about it, it's much more difficult to get out.
Welcome to what I've been dealing with every week.
Yeah, sorry, but mine has a
Steak.
considerable level of depth.
I know.
Steak?
Damn, that
Oh,
roast was
wow.
extra
Steak.
hot.
Sweetheart, every time.
Yep.
Everyone. all the
Every time. Everyone. Everywhere. All the time.
All right.
Even when we know what's going on.
That's-
So you are my mother, you think? I love you guys taking it so wrong.
This is dead.
Jeff roasting steak also does not help. There's a double up going on.
I
oh man.
I mean rip, 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 rip.
You know,
You think my mother was one of your grandchildren?
I believe so. You see, my partner, Lord Keeper, she sometimes she preferred scribe, or when I was feeling rowdy, I would call her scribbles.
I did not need to hear that.
Great grandma scribbles.
But she loved to craft and shared it with all of our children and our grandchildren, though. Though many would pair off with slayers and hunters, it was still a bit of a tradition.
Pan's officially nervous. I just got Corgo pressing into my side.
Oh, there's
Aw.
thunder. That's why.
Yeah.
Crazy talk.
With
Why would that
35
do anything?
pounds of Corgo loaf just suddenly.
Yeah, we still haven't gotten him to get his nails trimmed. You'll hear me go,
Yeah.
and
Because he's got his nails in you. Like, oh yeah.
anyway.
Anyway, yes. It has been a very long time. Do I want to know?
They're going at puns.
Oh god.
Did you keep in touch with them? Do you know where they went?
I don't know where most are. It's in the time of the Blue Fire. Much was lost.
Blue fire. What about the fire?
At a time, magic itself broke due to quarrels among the gods. Mistra herself was killed, and the weave was
Snatched.
snatched.
Thanks, DM.
Thanks for-
Someone failed their weave check.
Apparently, Mistra.
Considering
Haha,
someone else took
I
it
broke
up.
Hobble. And those connected to the weave felt it in devastating ways. Many were consumed in an explosion of blue fire. Some were, it's bizarre, some were sent through time, other planes, adrift, stuck. And Warden starts to shake. It was a trying time, and given the weave may as well run in our blood. And Warden just vanishes.
Cause that's not awkward. Good job, I'm asleep.
Actually, this is before watches.
Yeah, I thought we were all awake for this.
Yeah. This is
I
what-
stand corrected. then.
Looks
This
like I'm
is-
doing my watch alone.
Oh, I didn't realize furbolts could just bamf like that. Also, am I the only one getting some weird, awkward feels? Like we shouldn't be here for this? And great grandma, greeny grand, scribble knot.
It's-
Thought of him getting wild is just a
Believe
Imagine how it
me,
is.
the thought of yeah,
Just saying.
yeah, no, I know, and
Long picked a good night to show this to his parents.
yep, incredibly good night.
Also,
Warden,
how many cousins do you have?
please come back. I know you're not far.
He's going to the store to get milk.
Oh no! He's gonna get a pack of cigarettes.
Oh.
No, that's plant abuse. He can't get cigarettes.
Yeah, you
Need
can.
to double check something.
You can go get cigarettes.
Oh no, you have it written up.
No, I actually have to check rules on something.
Oh no!
Oh, Yeah, that's
Yeah.
if it's what I think it is, you can only move about 30 feet
Yeah, and
before
I
it
can't.
pops back.
Oh no, this isn't.
Oh,
This is flavor. Um.
It's
okay.
going to get a vape refill.
No, that was yesterday when or last week when I turned to mist.
Bubblegum.
No,
Hopefully that's
berry
okay.
flavor,
Oh.
obviously.
Obviously.
Duh.
That's illegal.
Smoke some of the
Canada.
berries?
Canada. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, Canada.
Anyway,
Mm.
as a bit of a side note, the tornado warning has been canceled for us, so
Hey,
Yay!
Good. No
Yay,
flotation
no
device
tornado.
cargoes.
how much XP do we get for the tornado?
That's a severe case of upsies I don't think you guys
Oh
will
my god,
recover
is
from.
this gonna be Bees 2.0?
Oh god.
We're like 5.0 at that scale.
we didn't.
There's a bit of a flickering and a pop, and he's back, and then he's gone again.
Is this like an embarrassment reaction? Like a fight or flight, but instead when you're embarrassed, you just kind of...
Sounds like it.
Huh. No!
I'm guessing.
I'm gonna make your life a living hell. Auntie M, Auntie M.
Lord Keeper died this way too, by the flame.
Keeper died by the flame?
Lord Keeper,
A lawkeeper.
Yeah.
his mate.
Granny Scribbles?
I am not going to get used to that.
Which I hope you know this awkward playing in is great because I have -1 charisma. So I have no social blocks.
100% in character. I love it. After a few seconds, Warden kind of reappears where he's sitting. He's sitting cross-legged, in a very, very meditative posture, eyes closed, and he goes, "Forgive me. As I said, the time of the blue flames had a very broad effect. Sometimes I am not. Sometimes I'm not able to remain on this plane. It takes a lot of concentration, bringing back these memories. It's stressful. And he starts he's visibly agitated, like nothing that anybody in the group has seen before.
Keeper's gonna put an arm around him. Like, platonically, you asshats.
I didn't say a word. You did that.
Yeah, I
None of
wasn't
us said
actually thinking that
anything.
either.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So
I went,
no. So
Yes.
what's the blue flame? And is he real? Is he alive? Is this why he keeps flickering? Like what the deuce is going
I
on?
am very
All-
much alive.
all of you would have been
Alive during
at
the
least
blue flame.
yeah, at least understand what that the blue flame is a thing that happened in your lifetime. Like
I was a bit sheltered.
like 20 years ago, so not Yeet, but Yeet's not here, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And it may not have no, it would have been a thing in Zakara as well. Where like historically in the world, the goddess of magic, Mystra, was murdered by the god of murder, Cyric. And the weave that Mystra basically Mystra
Embodies.
was part of holding magic in its place in the world, right?
Mhm.
And when she was killed, the weave it's like
Spell plague.
right.
Yeah.
So the spell plague. And so creatures, people, spellcasters that relied on like knowing where their power was, right? And like holding their power in and using it in a crafted way, suddenly the bounds on their magic were gone.
Mm-hmm.
Whether your character would understand that that's what it was, you definitely heard of, like 20 years ago, a whole bunch of mages died and like forests burned in blue flame, and it was a thing like all over the world. It's
All over the world.
it's like, mentioning 9/11. Everybody knows what that is.
Mm-hmm. And Keeper's now kind of finally putting two and two together because, well, she didn't die during the spell plague. I did come home to the grove that we protected up in Blue Flame. Taka 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 taka.
Look at that, sorry.
It's
I'm-
fine.
I'm getting panicked messages of I accidentally hit the UI.
You can tell we're gamers by our mechanical keyboards.
Yes. Yeah.
Clicky clack.
No idea
Jill's,
what you're
Jill's
talking
can do
about.
the clicky clack now.
Thank you.
Clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack.
Yeah.
Get in my sack.
Oh my.
No, it's
Uncomfortable.
-1 charisma. Don't care.
It's I want to ask more, but
It's late. It's getting late. We can talk later.
and I know this is a lot. Orden, thank you. Finally.
Uh-huh. That's not in character or anything.
That is so in character.
Mhm.
Yeah, I quite appreciate the
bit out of
backstory,
character,
mate.
dude.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Tea. Hi, Pondo. No tea for you.
Morty, Morty.
Yeah, I might actually, if there is more in the kettle, actually fix
By all
Warden
means.
tea and keep her some too.
Yes, kitty. We refer to Steak as Mr. T now.
You still can't see the kitty. She's black,
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
can-
wearing a black
You
shirt.
can kind of
Yeah,
see like
yeah.
bits of her
You can see
ears,
ear. Yeah.
and then
Maybe.
yeah,
Is that a
there
paw?
we go.
I think
Paw.
that's a
Yep.
paw.
That's a paw.
And
that's
there's
another
another
paw.
paw.
Long parents.
Eyes.
This is my cat. This is Pondo. She memes. She does a scream. It's a regular feature of our D&D games. Hope you enjoy.
That
Shot
too.
of trickery.
Enjoy,
Anyway.
because you're not being given much of a choice.
Pretty much.
Pretty
yes.
naughty of you. They brought the T-Peens? T-Pain's back.
T-Pain?
T-Puns are back.
Do they ever really leave, or they just go on
Clickety
simmer?
clack, get in my sack.
I mean, I think they tried to change to vape puns, but they were just a little too thin. They couldn't hold.
Rebel me bones.
Alright,
All right.
well, on that note, I'm gonna go to sleep, and you guys can have any more touchy-feely. Good night. I just gonna go off to bed.
Okay.
Awkward.
You're not joking.
Well, maybe a little joking. Not a lot joking, but some joking.
How does everyone else feel about this awkward scene that
That is very
just took
awkward.
place? Yeah. You're basically just like pretending not to be there, doing your very best tree stump impressions.
That's what I do in real life.
I'm still
What
new
does
to this
tree
room.
stump
I'm just gonna assume this is standard.
I mean, this is all you got to go off of, so that's pretty.
I mean, yeah, this is literally the first night with the group, so
pretty par for the course.
I mean, it sounds like it. Yeah.
this is setting par.
Par.
Okay. All right. So, is Lehman's tiny hut a thing that's happening? Is that
Yeah, I can do it by ritual.
okay? I thought I remembered that that's what you had done before.
That was the goal. Yeah.
Okay.
I forget warlocks get ritual.
It's not that they get ritual. It's that they can get ritual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's an option.
You use defeat or
An
I think it's an
invocation.
invocation.
Yeah.
oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, it does the job.
So, in front of you, your warlock draws symbols on the ground and says, "Hey, all of you, get in here." And once you're inside the circle, what does it look like as it forms?
Okay, so when it literally it's a case of he sets out the symbols, like he's drawing onto the area around him. Like you don't actually see like lines being made in the dirt or anything, but as he's drawing his fingers around, you see this line of shadow being left behind everywhere he's going as he's muttering. And he makes this space. It's only like a foot wide in front of where he is. But as it goes, he takes his hand, puts it down in the middle, and goes, "So I could use a hand now." And you almost see this shadowy hound seem to come bursting forth from us, sprint out and around us all. And as it does so, it brings up the wall behind it that literally just curves up over the top of us. But as it's going up, instead of being all shadow and dear God in heaven, I'm going to die, it starts glowing like a silvery light. Hello.
Puppy power.
And then as soon as it's finished forming overhead, I'm like, snacks? I can make it as light or as dark as you need, lads, as a heads up.
I take
Somehow
a
not
snack, thank him
nearly-
for it, and pop it in my mouth.
Yeah, I've somehow seen creepier things. So
You mean like Susan?
yeah, that's something I'm gonna remember for a while. Ugh.
Couldn't tell if she wanted to cook you or mate with you.
Yes.
I really hope just the former.
Ugh.
Just yes. Just go with yes. And hope for the best. Yes. Sounds great. Yes. Sounds good. Yes.
So, your
We should make watch easier.
your first watch. Yeah. So, watches are happening from inside, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see out
everyone
of it,
can
can't
see
we?
from outside. Nothing can see in.
Okay.
It's okay.
And
Ooh.
nothing can get in. So actually watches are kind of moot. Like it's less of a worry than it could be.
Is it a full sphere or just a dome?
It is a dome.
Okay, so
but
things can
nothing-
still dig under.
No, because it has a base.
Oh, it doesn't have a base?
Yeah, it makes an impenetrable area is the point.
I know I'm a little paranoid. I'd probably stay up anyways.
And you're allowed to. See, that's the wonderful thing about it. Hold on, let me get into
I mean, watches honestly aren't a terrible idea, even with the dome.
yeah, see a 10-foot radius around and above you. Around above you remain stationary for the duration. All right, doesn't make any mention of a base. But a lot of things are going to plan on digging anyway, but, you know.
Yep.
Well, probably because I use my dragon mark, it's gonna wake me up anyways. So about around third watch, I probably will. Probably try to get away from whatever night terror I'm having.
Whatever night terror, all of them. I mean, long and the short of it, all of them.
What?
Since we are both kind of up for third watch, and I will go mess around with some of my other stuff. We'll do that and do that. I will actually probably, if the kettle and some of the other things are still out, I will probably be up making some kind of breakfast and making more tea. And as soon as Yordle comes out and I see the look on their face, hold on, and
Hold on, you say?
take a flask out and it's
What is this?
just alcohol.
Cool.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Just one shot back and
I believe some human what is the word? Nouns, yes. Call it a hot toddy.
face gets a little greener, browner, dark brown. I don't know.
It changes color.
It changes color. Like yeah, sounds about yaddy taddy yaddy yaddy. That right?
You looked like you could use one.
Definitely
Give or take.
one or two. Or
Wait, so which
We
watch is
just
this?
started.
So first watch passes uneventfully. If you guys are still doing watches,
I would.
Yeah.
okay. So
They still are disinclined to just go with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
yeah, they don't trust it yet. Give it some time.
First night with a new trick. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's magic.
I mean, I just burned my only third level spell ability to get
Give it
something to
back.
protect the whole group, but it's fine. No. The spells I can learn. That's what I'm saying.
make me feel bad for my chronic night terrors. I'll remember that.
Pretty much, yes. All the guilt for you. All of it. Do you feel guilty, yes? No? We gotta fix that then.
It's fine. A little zap across the booty the next time I get near you.
Zzzt. Ah!
Need a little more meat on your tush. Pension. Suddenly, lady appears in our campaign. No.
Right.
It should totally be a Velma.
But there is an event in the middle of the night. I'm still
Did I mess with your plan?
trying to decide what the event in the middle of the night is. You didn't mess with my plan in the slightest. It's
Okay.
not me you need to be worrying about this time, actually.
I wasn't aware there was something to mess with.
The call is coming from inside the tiny hut.
Like what?
That's first. Scrappy's
That
down
is
here.
not how
Help
that
us.
happened, but thanks for that one.
Alright.
Jesus.
So at about the middle of second watch, Shaggy, you actually get woken up by Tenor.
Why in the name of God would he be waking me up?
Is that how you're responding to being woke up?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Like what? What? What's wrong? Like
I-
literally, the energy starts gathering in my hand. What? What? What's up?
I think I saw something moving in the tree line that might be able to dig. I'm not sure. Should we go take a look? Or
I'm sorry. What?
dig thing. Jungle bad.
Diggy diggy
Do
hole.
you want to risk it
Bitey bitey
or
dick.
not? Is my question.
Dig thing?
Look, let's just go take a walk.
Jeff, you jinxed us.
Hey, Diashan, make a wisdom save.
Make a wisdom save.
Yep. Also, make that with disadvantage. all of you except for Finkelknob are poisoned.
Neat.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me that I drank? That I didn't say I was drinking?
Oh, you didn't drink. Sorry, never mind. You rolled double ones on the con save I rolled, but if you didn't drink the tea, you're fine, actually.
Okay.
Oops.
All right.
But a lot of people drank that tea.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of people drank the tea.
And
But-
I rolled con saves for all of you with a DC of 12. The only one who passed that was Finkelknob.
It's kind of my thing.
Which
Yep.
is honestly the one
All
person
right.
I
So,
really wanted
but
to
you still
hit.
want the wisdom save, right?
Still want the wisdom save.
Wisdom save just regular.
Wisdom, but regular. Okay.
As
Right roll.
opposed to with disadvantage.
I understand. Just wanted to be sure I understood. Da, 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 da. Give me a sec. I want to check something real fast.
Plot thickens.
It's not the plot that's thickening.
The plot is already super, super thick.
I really should have looked into that flower more, plant boy.
Wisdom save with Metamucil.
Oh, you don't know what the Firbolg do to liars,
Uh,
do you?
That's a failure.
Okay.
That's if we get to find him.
I don't even see a roll anywhere.
I know, I toggled his sheet to GM roll. I toggled
okay.
everyone's sheet to GM roll. You guys can switch that back if you want. I just didn't want to give away that I was rolling con saves.
No, it's all right.
Damn, I didn't even
Oh my-
see that. I was
That explains
so
why it's
down.
yellow. I was looking at it going, yo, what the hell is the deal with that?
All right. Well.
Let's see if I wake up.
She thick with
Okay,
three
So,
Cs.
Shaggy, we're gonna take a walk.
You want us to go check on that thing?
Well, I suggested we go take a walk.
Sounds
Yeah.
like, you know what? That sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Before we do, I kick Finkelknob.
All right.
Finkelknob wakes up to being kicked.
Yeah, Finkelknob. We saw something
the
out.
fuck?
We saw something out in the woods. We're gonna go check it out.
Have fun.
Okay. But just make sure the others are awake in case there's something bad.
Okay.
Do you want to get eaten by worms like the last time?
No.
Okay then.
Wormy dick. Nobody likes that.
All right.
So
Excellent.
at this point in time,
Yeah.
I just make sure and grab my stuff. Okay, good. Do you see where it is? Do you see where it is?
It was that way. And I point to a direction, grab my swords and a torch, and start heading that way.
That way?
That way.
Finkelknob, we're going that way.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're gonna walk about 80 feet that way.
We're gonna walk about 80 feet that way.
Back to bed.
Wait.
Perfect.
Hold
Amazing.
on a second.
I
Why
love
would
it.
Can you?
I'm paranoid. I probably wouldn't go back to bed. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm confused. Why are we going 80 feet? Like, can you see this far?
I thought I could have sworn.
I thought
saw
you said the
something
tree
earlier.
line. How far away is the trees from the dome?
We're in a
Close.
jungle. It's
You're
all
in the
tree
fucking
line.
jungle. Yeah.
Yeah, you said tree line. Why are we going into the woods? This is a
It's that
terrible
tree
plan.
line, not
we need
this
the rest
tree
of the
line.
guys.
That tree line. Jesus Christ.
So you're telling me you saw something move in the woods 80 feet away in the dark through a forest? Dude.
You say that like that's not possible.
It's hard for me. Never mind for anyone else.
I'm gonna just kind of glance back at camp. What's going on there?
There's a dome and you can't see in it.
No, the dome disappeared when you left it.
No, it didn't.
Oh, I thought you had to be in the middle of Lehman signing up.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's where it's created. Stays put.
I think it is. Jeff.
All right.
It stays for 8 hours where I placed it until I dismiss it. Actually,
right.
I don't think it's even dismissal. It stays put.
That changes things a little bit.
Oh wait, with this thing, are you the only one that can actually see it once they leave? Or can we all see it if we leave before it dissipates?
Okay, so the way that this works,
Okay.
this is a shadowy dome from the outside,
Uh-huh.
right? No one can see it.
Okay.
I let it at a low level light on the inside so everyone can see, but we can all see out. You can
Alright.
walk in and out as much as you want to. You could attack through it if you felt so inclined, but no one who wasn't in the middle at the time of its initiation can get in.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
As you
Well,
were.
I'm just gonna continue with the plan. We're 80 feet away, right? Where I...
Uh huh.
I'm gonna
He's
cast
like, why
silence.
are we going for a walk? But
So I
Uh,
go all the way out 80 feet, and I have no qualms about this whatsoever for the full 80 feet travel in the dark.
it was suggested, let's go for a walk,
We went
and
for a
you
walk.
failed your wisdom save. You went for a walk. I mean, I think that's kind of how that works.
All right.
No, no,
Uh,
this is me asking because I wasn't sure if it was a case where we had to go for a walk for a distance or what. That I'm
I mean-
asking for clarification on the statement.
I mean, after, I figure once you get there, you being like, what the fuck, man, is fine. But
and it's not about to matter because concentration on suggestions about to drop. Because I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna cast silence on the dome.
It won't go in.
Okay, and I'll cast it as close to the dome as I can. And it's a 20-foot sphere, so if I hit the edge of it, that should cover the entire thing.
Hey,
right?
what are the components on silence?
Swords are a focus.
Nice.
Okay, hold on a second. You're casting silence at the dome from 80 feet away in the dark, and you can't see it.
I know where the dome is. Silence has a range of 120 feet.
Through the forest.
I've been intentionally walking in a direction to keep line of sight with it.
Okay. I'm so glad this
I
thing
mean,
has line of sight. Good.
If Jules has a problem with what I'm doing,
Oh no. I want to make sure I understand what you're doing.
all right.
Just so you're totally aware, it's not the silence is not going to work inside the dome. Even though you wouldn't know that. You don't know what Liam's tiny hut is.
I'll be honest. I thought Liam's tiny hut disappeared when the caster left it.
Yeah, but
So
this is working perfect for you.
it's could be going better, admittedly. All right.
I will admit,
Well, that's
I'm going
half
to
the
admit
plan
to you guys listening,
already screwed.
if I get to kill
He says out
Six
loud?
Bard, I might
No,
be a
no,
little
I'm
sneaky
thinking-
happy about it.
just you're
Just
gonna have to
saying.
think fast.
Yeah, I am thinking fast, and I'm trying to.
So let me see if I get this straight. He just turned around and cast a spell back at the way where we came from,
Yeah, that you notice for sure.
and I also get to see what it is see him cast. So I'd like to make an Arcana check to see if I recognize the spell.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to go swimmingly because I have no Arcana, but still,
Yeah, you know.
I shoot him.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Well, we'd be
Hang
in
on.
melee at the moment, so
Roll for
No,
initiative.
I take a 5-foot step back and I shoot you.
then I get an
because that's what I
opportunity
do.
attack.
No, you don't.
Yeah, this is. I'll be honest. You have no idea how much you taking Lehman's tiny hut 2 weeks ago screwed over this entire plan. You have no idea.
You are absolutely right. I have no idea. I'm very confused.
So when do
I'm
we get
not
the
gonna lie.
monologue?
You got me.
Well, that was
What?
supposed to happen in between the silence and the first attack, but that's not happening now. So,
So-
I mean, yeah, now you're getting attacked, which means
Do I get to yell as a free action before the initiative turn kicks in?
you can yell as a free action. Yes,
Okay.
that's fine.
Then I yell out, "This bard's a traitorous shitmonger. Come get us, lads!" And
All right.
hopefully, I get heard
just
by a paranoid barbarian.
so
You
just
definitely get heard by a paranoid
for-
barbarian.
for my knowledge, who actually has the poison condition at the moment?
Your character wouldn't know, but
Okay.
Lots of people drank the tea. Apparently, I wasn't one of them.
right.
Like, I know I wasn't one of them. I don't know who did because I wasn't paying attention to who drank it.
Dang it! I know I stood a chance one-on-one with some of you people.
Let me see if I get
You
this straight. You made a
people.
character to try and kill us? You're horrible.
No, that was the last.
It
minute
wasn't the
decision.
original intention.
It wasn't the
He
original
changed his
intention.
mind because he wanted his old character back.
Ah,
Because
That's our
someone
problem.
was giving him shit about Twitch.
Also, Pims
character.
and Cubes said they weren't going to let him get himself killed. So I'm going to see how much you guys are going to hold up to that.
Well, there's a
Mm.
difference between, not letting you get yourself killed.
and being a backstabbing
Versus-
traitorous butthead.
Yeah.
I did not send that to the tracker, apparently.
It's fine. You're not on a thing that has them. It's chill.
It's chill.
It's chill.
Chill.
All right. Let's.
Again, you can't save stupid.
I mean, you can try. It's just not usually
Huh.
a good use of time.
I have a feeling like there might be bees here.
Ooh, I just thought of a.
Listen,
Alright.
Linda.
Hey, I just thought of Plan B. I like this Plan B.
Alright.
These are small animals. Anyway.
Sorry for moving people's sheets around. I'm just trying to get tokens on stuff.
While you're getting tokens together, I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick.
Yep.
Sorry for the arbitrary number, Jills, but I just, you know. I like how this immediately backfired too.
I mean, we all knew that was gonna happen.
No, like I was thinking, getting.
So, sorry.
There
Can
was
I-
one. Go ahead, Kath.
Can I'm writing notes for this session.
Just put I messed up.
No. Check the image.
You know, you're right though, because I knew this character was about to die, so it didn't matter what I said.
Maybe you should do that
Steak
with all the
actually,
characters.
yeah. Shit, it's a trap.
Maybe you should, you know, just kind of go with your gut like this.
So, Calf
Yeah, you're good at
took a picture
RP
of their
when you stop
notes
getting in your own
and
way.
posted it in
Yeah,
the
honestly,
call
that's
And you know
chat
what?
bar.
I think that's the
And it
lesson this
says,
character learned, which
fake
kind of
RP
fixed the
question
point of
or
the
exclamation
character.
point.
Like,
Shit,
the whole
it's a
point of the
trap.
character is for me to be better.
Just pull the
So-
letters.
Yeah, we'll see if it follows through.
All right, about 80
So,
feet. So
The funny
that
thing
would be
here, lads,
about
is that
here.
I didn't drink the tea because
Oh,
my mindset was I
that's
was
it.
going to do the ritual to summon a familiar, but I forgot to say it while we were keeping quiet for the whole
Mm.
Verbal
RP thing.
drama. Got it.
So now it's not happened, but I still didn't drink the tea, so at least I got that going for me.
Alright.
And I have a high con
Initiative.
save.
All right,
Alright,
that's
so-
Curious.
annoying.
This map is
You can roll initiative too, Cube.
Oh, God.
I'm curious to know what the effects of the poison are going to be.
Honestly,
the poisoned
so am I.
condition.
Just the poisoned condition. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't have it selected.
It's fine. I can add a turn. You're good.
And
I got it.
everyone's
There you
still whispering the GM.
Yeah, I haven't switched.
Steak's gonna hate me if Warden wakes up.
Maybe
if-
we should just keep on the GM rolls, just so Jules tells us what happens.
All right.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah.
I don't hate it.
I don't either.
Okay. So
And only because of the fact that we're currently in the middle of a player versus player concept.
right.
Yeah.
Also, if long parents are still watching, the PvP thing is not normal.
This is not normal. No.
This
No,
is very
this
not
is-
normal.
This is extremely not normal.
Extremely, super not normal.
But nothing
This is
personal.
Steak getting cold
I am
feet.
gonna try to kill you guys. Don't
Nothing
take it.
personnel, kid.
Okay, I see what's going on with that. Got it.
Okay. So,
Hi, Pondo.
I have a question before we get started.
yeah,
Mhm.
please.
How much XP is Steak worth?
Yes.
I asked that
We'll
exactly.
find out later.
I actually
Level
know the answer
6,
to that
here
question.
we come.
No, don't get your hopes up.
Not that much.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Not enough.
Yeah.
If all of you were awake and not poisoned, this would be an easy encounter.
Okay.
The poison is what gives me even the slightest glimmer of a chance.
You don't have a chance. You're
But
so
only
against the
only
party.
only some of you are awake, and the rest of you are poisoned. So
You know what's great? The fact that he didn't say, "Come with me without waking anybody."
mhm.
Yeah, no, the original plan was just the suggestion to let's take a walk, and then I panicked with the hut thing again, and I'm like, I saw something I can dig. We should go look at it, and I'm like, crap. All right.
All right. So
No, Jeff.
Shaggy's initiative is first. Shaggy said, "I shoot him." So proceed with the shooting.
Okay. First,
And you yelled,
oh, I
"This is a
absolutely am.
traitorous motherfucker."
Bonus action.
Hmm.
We can totally make fun of Steak. Doing it.
You're gonna hex him. Okay.
I hit him with the hex, and I fuck his wisdom saves.
All right. That's disadvantage on those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Ability checks. Wisdom ability checks.
Yep. Sorry. Wisdom ability check.
Fine.
Now, please proceed with the shooting.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Give me a second. I have to click back over to the tab. There we go. Second one.
Okay.
The second one did go.
I don't see the second one. Oh, yeah, but yeah, okay. So, tenor. 2 bolts of dark light come from Shaggy's fingers. The first misses you, but the second hits.
Alright.
Roll for damage. You take 14 force damage. Oh, plus hex. Hang on.
Hello.
You take 14 force damage and 3 necrotic damage.
Daishan,
Alright.
don't make it actually make the sounds at calves and
That's fine.
Sorry,
So
what?
The thunder.
When that goes off in his face, right?
Mhm.
As mentioned, I take the attack of opportunity he's going to get. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back towards the guys.
Okay, roll your
Yeah.
attack of opportunity.
It's gonna hit. I've got a 13 AC. There's no way he's gonna miss.
Yep, you
That's-
take a hit.
I'm sure
I
I
can't
do.
use a mobile flourish on an attack of opportunity, can
Show me the text of it, and I'll let you know. I don't know,
I?
honestly.
Yeah, I. Boop.
To deal
Yeah, I
extra
know,
damage
Pondo. That
to
was
a target
dirty
you
of me.
hit. Yes, you can use that on a
Alright,
attack of opportunity if you
Cool.
want
Then
to.
I'm gonna roll a d8 because that's what my bardic inspiration is at level 5, right?
You can't bardic inspiration yourself.
Yeah.
Mobile flourish is an
No,
ability that
mobile
lets me
flourish
convert
is
those into
it's
damage.
College of Swords. He's
Oh, okay.
turning it into damage.
Oh, that's helpful. Cool.
That didn't
So
go
I
all
can-
that well for you.
well, I can also pull him 6 feet away from the group with that, so that's more useful.
Okay.
5.
Well, no, it's 5 plus whatever I roll.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's 5.
It's 5.
It's 5. It's
Yeah.
technically 6, but 5. So
Okay. So 7 slashing damage to Shaggy.
Oh no.
The hole in my pocket, you bastard.
Basically.
No, it leaves a mark. Like it really does leave a mark. We're in the middle of the night, so I didn't get back the bonus. I didn't get back the hit point for my max, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I
You have
specifically
to complete a long rest.
the plan was do this after a battle, and I wasn't expecting everyone to blow all the healing stuff on the freaking barbarian as soon as we were done, but you know.
Wow. So you've been
Did I
planning to kill
ever
us for a
actually?
bit.
Did
Yeah,
I
it's been
ever
about 3 weeks.
actually end up killing, healing you?
Warden had it covered with that healing salve from a salamander skin. It was like 84 or something.
It's all your
Yeah.
fault, Pims.
It was a crazy amount of healing from a very special newt skin or something.
I got slapped with the lip.
It made him feel better. It's fine.
Slapping lizard sand can do that.
Finkelknop, your turn.
There's no such thing as a bull rush, is there? I couldn't get to him anyways. I'm
Little
gonna
angry
make up
Tarzan
half the
just-
distance.
Are you
I'm
gonna?
gonna do a full move. What?
Are you gonna like say anything or?
He
Do anything?
he followed them.
Okay.
So
Secretly.
he's
Yeah.
right. So he was
They do
sneaky
that- that's
barbarian
right. I think
and
it's-
followed and didn't tell me he woke anyone else up. So as far as I know,
I
the
did
rest of
not.
you are still asleep.
God.
I didn't know what
fucking
was
damn
going
it.
on.
No,
Finkel
no,
just not
it's-
just knew something was weird because he's never been woken up in the middle of the night to check on something on watch.
Okay.
Not like this.
Yeah,
not
it's-
just
No.
himself.
That and friendship. think?
I get that. I get that. That's kind of meta gaming of me. So.
Would
Yeah,
that spell
and-
blast have made enough noise to reach the camp?
Give him props for
Covered
that
in
for trying
silence.
to murder us
Yeah.
to get his
The-
old character back.
there is an
Steak,
area
water,
of silence in the middle. Steak did bring a torch.
Okay, so I definitely see
didn't-
them, and I definitely
I
see the
didn't-
flash.
I didn't
Yeah,
light it
you-
yet. Well, no, I would have, wouldn't I have?
If
You
you
would need to
wanted
see in the
to
dark.
be able to
Yeah,
see in the
I
dark,
would've.
yeah.
Mhm.
Even then, I would
Um,
have seen the blast from Eldritch Eldritch Blast.
It's Eldritch Blast in my head anyway is like dark and inky black, but
No, mine is
has
shadow.
enough.
But
Okay,
because of
so I
that
wouldn't
stuff
have
we
seen
talked about, Joe, it is getting streaked with silver. We talked
Okay. So there's
That's
there's
badass sound.
something. It's difficult for you to tell what it was, but he did yell about, this guy's a traitor. So
Yeah, I did definitely hear
you
that.
heard that. Everybody who's sleeping, roll a d6. On a 1 or a 2, you wake up.
Is that well? No, I guess.
Oh,
Never
shit.
mind.
Damn it.
That was a 1 or a 2, right?
It's a 1 or a 2. That's what I said.
Cool.
Oh, wait.
I am
So-
still asleep.
You're asleep. Yordle and Warden.
Why did it
You're
whisper that to
you
me?
because it's still toggled to GM roll at the top.
Oh, I
Hmm.
changed it to
Or-
public. I don't know.
Okay,
Weird.
I don't know how it managed to GM roll unless you typed /GM roll. I don't know any other way to do that.
Well,
So I fucked myself. That's the only other way I know.
God, is that?
That is actually a command.
So Warden and Yordle, you're beginning to wake up. You heard yelling that was difficult to make out through the muffling of silence in the distance. You're not totally sure what happened, but something weird's going on.
I probably think it's an.
So you just go back to sleep, right?
No, that's
You
not
want-
how night
did
terrors
you hear
work, you
that?
dink.
I haven't had a
Uh,
rest, so I don't get my rages back, do I?
Correct.
Okay.
Add yourselves to the initiative tracker,
Yeah.
and then we'll figure out what you do from there.
The whole plan of this was do it in the middle of a long rest, so no one got a refresh.
Okay.
That was.
You know what's funny?
Oh,
Shaggy gets a refresh anyway.
I
Nice.
know.
Okay.
That's why I was dealing with you first.
Well, it seems like you made a terrible plan. I mean, and realistically though, it's a great plan.
Okay.
Like you just got stymied
Up
by
until
random fucking
Liamon's
chance.
tiny hut, it would have at least worked better than it did. But that one spell.
and even for a
hmm
thing thrown into your a ratchet thrown in, you're still doing pretty good.
I mean, especially since Plan B is something I wasn't originally going to do, but Jules is like, "Hey, you should do this."
Sorry, Cass.
Dude.
Where? Why? Okay.
I can take my turn though, right?
Yes, please do.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up to Shaggy, and I'm gonna make is he trying to betray us? Like, what's
I
going?
look
I'm
down.
confused. Like,
I
'cause
look
heard the
down.
operator.
There's blood splattered across me where he slashed me.
It would
I'm
have
like,
been in the back.
I turn around and I show you my back, and I'm like, that son of a bitch
Okay.
stabbed me in the back.
Good enough. What's my distance right?
You only move 25 a turn, right?
So you
I
guys
moved
are
35
farther
turn now,
away, but
boy.
the map's not big enough.
Oh, we are.
So
What's
no,
the actual
your
distance
your
then?
your actual distance is fine. The other two
Okay.
are like 80 feet away at the inside of the hut still.
So my javelin's range isn't quite enough.
Okay.
So I roll with disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Cool. Reckless attack.
Cool. So roll regular attack with your javelin.
That'll do it.
That's a hit. Yeah, a javelin from in the dark flies into the light where you can see it, and stabs you in the leg. Roll for damage. Are you
And I'm
raging?
raging. Yeah,
Okay.
I would rage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's fine. You take 10 damage from the javelin.
All right.
And you see these gnome barbarian ghosts basically surround you. And they start playing war drums. And I'm the main focus that you have now.
That's fine. That's fine.
Dum 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 dum.
Oh. Okay.
Aren't you still asleep?
Or
Yeah, wards.
Yordle and Warden. Keep her
Warden
two,
and-
whatever.
yeah.
When we get back to your turn, we'll decide whether you get another roll. I gotta put the little old man. There we go. Thank you for
Oh.
the little old man on the map.
Oh yeah, I get 2 attacks.
Uh huh.
Yeah, this one's with disadvantage.
22. Holy shit.
Do gnomes have dark vision?
Yes.
Your dark vision.
60 feet.
It wouldn't matter if you did or not. You've got a lice.
Yep.
Yeah, you kind of made yourself a fucking target there.
Yeah, no.
Monkey.
That whole wanting to see thing.
Overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine.
The
I think I
lollipop guild.
We represent the Lollipop Guild. The
Okay.
Lollipop Guild.
Don't fuck with the Lollipop Guild.
So, Warden,
Flashing lollipop colors.
you wake up with the first thing you notice is that something's not quite right. Finkelknob, Shaggy, and Tenor aren't in the hut anymore. And you notice that you do not feel right.
Cool.
You feel
I cast
sick
that.
to your stomach. Did you figure out what it was though? Roll
If it's
medicine.
wisdom, he figured out what it was.
Probably did. Roll a medicine check with disadvantage.
Roll, why do I have diarrhea?
Yeah. So you don't know that you're poisoned. You know that
Aw.
something's wrong, but with you rolled in that one, man. Like the
Yeah, I
disadvantage is in
know,
that
and it
one.
was still an 11. I was like,
No.
It's in that one.
yeah, it's a nat one.
Nat one's a nat one, nat one.
Fails a fail.
That was-
So,
yeah.
Plus,
yeah, you don't know
it
your.
was a spectacular fail.
It was.
Pamela.
You failed so
Just like-
badass.
Your stomach feels wrong, and you have like the sweats and the hair on the back of your neck is standing up, but something is wrong. Something bad is happening
Oh,
here.
I know that feel. Mm-mm.
So looking around, I see Yort awake and Keeper.
Yord
asleep.
is like starting to wake up and like, what's happening? And Keeper is dead to the world.
Dead to
They've
the
had an
world.
emotional day.
Probably
Yeah.
dead to the world
Uh,
and probably having nightmares.
Sleep, not actually big sleep.
Big
around
sleep
there.
light.
Flat.
Uh,
Drool.
Diet sleep.
I will wake Keeper up,
Okay.
tell Yordle to get ready, and then what do I see around me?
Okay. Both of you, as you wake up, you notice that except for Warden and the two of you, there's no one else in here. You do not feel well.
Okay.
And yeah, what?
Can I roll a medicine?
Yeah, you can roll a medicine check to see if you can figure out what the flip is wrong with you. You know.
I'm so imbalanced, I'm staying down on all fours. I look like a giant actual turtle.
Okay.
Should have known.
What's happening?
And
I don't, there's no standing up right now. What? I think I'm gonna shit a snake.
Wow. Just wow.
So we get for butt chugging them.
Who?
See, Doc got it.
Yordle.
Cube stuck with me there on that one.
I'm going to cast that on Yordle and then look up at Warden and go, there was something in the tea.
Cool. Now can I cast it?
Yes.
Cool.
So, Yordle,
Huh?
you feel a cool hand on your like shoulder / shell, right? And all of a sudden, like coolness flows out from the hand, and your stomach just sort of settles, and the sweat recedes, and you're no longer under the effects of the poison condition.
Wait, 2 of you have cured poison?
Yes.
There's a
There's
cleric.
a cleric in the group.
I was assuming cleric.
Cleric and Ranger.
I wasn't
Come
guessing
on.
ranger.
reptile
Um,
friend.
you
I
can't cast it.
basically,
You can't cast it now because your turn already ended. Like you don't
Oh.
like. So
Oh,
it was
sorry,
Keeper's
yeah.
turn. We're in
Next
initiative
time,
order.
okay.
So next
Sorry,
turn you
yeah.
can.
am I able to like, cold chill and just kind of stand up straight and go, what the fuck?
You're again not your turn, but like you're gonna use your movement to stand up when you get that far.
Cool.
Shaggy's turn is in. Or is there more, Keeper?
No, because I had double helpings of the poison, so
you did have double helpings of the poison. You feel like hot shit.
I was
Yeah.
so glad
Steaming,
we went back for
percolating.
seconds.
It.
I know you were so glad,
I know.
and that's why I'm turning around and sicking the high damage output on you.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I deserve this, but this is at least enjoyable for the little 20 minutes it's gonna last.
It's a
Okay.
good way to send the character off, though I will be speaking to you later.
Oh no.
Fine.
You done fucked up.
Not yet.
Oh.
Seriously, though,
Sycophantus could still dog him. Or sorry.
I think we've been talking about
Long
this for
shot.
what, 3 weeks, Jules?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh.
either
I'm
I
assuming
talk to you
24
now.
is hiss.
24s do indeed hit.
So that is 15
So-
and 14.
15 and 14. So you take another 29 force damage.
So
Oh, I
Wait, I
can't
take
see
how
attack
much?
roll.
29.
Wow, that's really anticlimactic then. I'm down.
So we're clear. This is exactly what happens. Shaggy, after watching all of this
It's-
goes on, hears people in the background, goes, "No, you don't dick with our people."
Wow, that is
Pulls in
so
the shadow.
anticlimactic.
Pulls
I got
in so
a hit.
much shadow and silver all lined into each other, and then hits you
I'm
with
just-
that wonderful Kameyama, whatever the fuck thing.
Kamehameha.
Kameyama,
That's the
whatever
one.
the fuck.
Wow, I didn't even get to use the level of warlock I have. That's like
And blasts it
Can
straight down
anyone
at you.
quote that he just said?
So are
Kameyama,
you
whatever the fuck.
down and completely dead, or down and
unconscious.
Yeah, unconscious.
Karma chameleon.
This is gonna be a very nasty 3 rounds. I'm
Uh-huh.
assuming I'm gonna make it to the 3 rounds.
That's quite an assumption.
It is. You know what the worst part
So
is? I'm
your turn, unless
at the
Shaggy has a
end-
bonus action.
Well, I've got more actions to do in general, but I'm gonna
Okay.
move right back
Thank-
up to
thanks,
where he
Kev.
is.
Okay.
And as a free action, I go, he's dead.
And like, fish man.
Okay.
As a free
Uh,
action, I say, he's dead.
He's dead.
Why
Okay.
do PCs do so much freaking damage?
You killed him.
Because
You know what
so
I
do
wanted
the
to
monsters.
do? I wanted to tie him up and cover him in mayo and leave him in the jungle.
I'm sure you did.
Roll a death saving throw.
All right. Is there a button for that?
There
There's a
The
button for
20
that.
button.
That's a fail.
It is.
I love the little image you threw in there, Calf.
You're welcome.
It was.
I stumbled across it and was like, I need to save that.
I literally got a reaction in.
Yep.
Well, that's what happens when you decide to do this
Yeah.
the way you
no.
did. I'm
Apparently,
not saying.
Half has tips.
I mean, if you're gonna plan a party murder, go about it like Batman. Don't
Yep.
just kind of do a wild hair up your ass and go, okay, I've thought it through this far, but I didn't think for this contingency.
No,
They are battle cannons.
I had contingencies. All of them functioned
Glass
off
cannons,
the
not
idea
battle
of
cannons.
Liam's tiny hut
Close
disappeared
enough.
when the caster left it.
See,
Oh, that was
You're
you
right.
should have you should have looked it up.
No. You know what? Believe it
I-
or not, I think this actually worked out better for the realism fact of it. He never
'Cause-
got to that point.
Yeah, because
Yep.
it makes more sense because they wouldn't have known about how it works exactly.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I mean, in character, yes.
So it works out. I'm
Steak kept going, do you have suggestions? And I'm like, I can't suggest to you how to murder the party. I could,
And
but
that
if you're
is
gonna do
also
it,
a
you have
long
to
shot. We
freaking
will
figure it
dog him.
out.
it was a
mean-
decent
What if-
plan, wasn't it?
No, man.
Okay.
It was horrible.
Mm.
No.
Not but
I
like,
mean-
like it didn't. The odds of it working, 25%.
Well, I mean,
That's
The end goal was him dying. I just want to get more than a reaction in.
Generous.
Whoppers can't be choosers.
I mean,
You
either
been better off
attack-
covering the whole party in oil and setting us on fire.
The plan was deal with the one person who makes the dome, get them gone, then go back to the camp and slit everyone's throat. That was the plan.
I mean, technically, you could have done that without making me leave, and only if you managed to do enough damage in each throat slit you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was also
Instead,
trying
you
to
went out
dis-
into the jungle where the barbarian is the least of your worries.
I tried to give enough. I think I was trying to not do it to the point where it would actually work, but I did that too much, so I overcomplicated it.
self-sabotaging.
I just have
It's
this
good to know
image
it's
of
still
like
you, Steak.
him with his hand in my shell trying to find my throat, and y'all catching him with his hand in my shell. Like, I swear I wasn't trying to steal a cookie or slit anyone's throat. I don't know what.
Yep.
What? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's
yeah,
going
that
on.
would've been-
where
That
am I?
would've been
Listen,
something
I
else.
think honestly, if anybody finds anybody with their hand in your shell, they're gonna just walk away and not ask questions.
There may be some questions. Oh, honestly.
I would
Yeah,
hope
yeah.
with the new dude, someone would have some kind of a raised eyebrow at least. If I could
I
get
mean,
a Diashan
there
eyebrow,
was
that would be fine.
There was definitely a raised eyebrow here, if that's any consolation for you.
Thank you. I appreciate
Okay,
You're welcome. You're welcome.
what does Yordle do on their turn?
that. I'm. Let's see. Okay, so I know where the door is.
Stumble drunk?
Where the door is right about here.
You're
There's no
80
door.
You
Yeah,
can just
you're,
walk out.
Oh, okay.
But I
it's
did-
just like a summon circle.
I did shout out that he's dead.
Hey, question: would Hex disappear at this point, or?
No.
I'm not dead yet.
All right, I wasn't sure if it was on unconscious or death. Well, also that and PC combat is handled a little bit differently. I get.
Not touching things.
Okay.
Stop it.
So-
Never been Mayo yet.
No.
just call the distance that you're standing away from him the actual distance, because I can't be arsed.
No, that's not what I was asking. I was gonna ask because I wanted to. Not touching that. Yeah.
Do you want? I mean, that sounds like you should go find the Metamucil you were
How did
talking about
Shaggy
earlier.
get the tiny hut spell? Anything? Oh, I think it's on the warlock list. I'm not. I wanted to make sure that I was still standing between a staggering cleric that just picked me up off the ground, and
Oh,
old man
yes.
Mick.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
Okay. As long as I'm still like body blocking them, I don't give a shit.
Aww.
He's still dead.
And also prone, so if the shot's a disadvantage anyway.
But yeah, I mean, Shaggy's standing over him, saying he's dead.
I mean, that's
I'm actually
fine. I'm
crouched
still
down
gonna
over him,
shoot the
saying
shit.
he's dead.
We
Okay.
just killed ghosts. I'm gonna shoot the shit out of him again.
I'm gonna be actually right next to him, so you may hit me.
At the risk they're willing to take.
Do you
Just
have
shoot
night
between the
vision?
legs.
Because I'm definitely between you and the light source, which is down on the ground.
Oh, Snake making his wish.
Okay, fine. I'm not going to shoot Shaggy. I'm going to pull out my whip, and I'm going to have a.
And you're
terrible-
gonna nay-nay?
And I'm
Okay.
gonna nay-nay by bringing up the dragon mark, and I'm gonna make sure I'm very well body blocking, and I'm gonna stand for defense or whatever I can do.
Okay.
That if he pops up like a daisy out of the snow and starts charging and going batshit, I can at least block him from the furbolgs.
Okay, Finkelnub.
I'm gonna run up next to Shaggy.
Okay.
Since he says he's dead.
Yep.
Kick him! Kick him in the nods.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Okay,
I'm dropping
Gordon?
rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna start heading towards the light.
Okay.
Toko tries to lie.
Are you gonna fix your poisoning, or are you gonna just feel like
Yes,
you got
I
hit
am
by a
gonna-
truck?
I am gonna fix my poisoning.
Okay, so you're no longer poisoned. And you walked. Now.
30.
Okay. Are you?
I'm going to bonus action cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
So I have the passive for that.
Yep.
Which is yeah.
Zoom zoom.
Zoom, zoom.
Can I
Keeper.
still yell
What?
after him to be careful? Is that something I
Yes.
can still do?
It's free action. Fine, go for it. Be careful in your. It's fine. Keeper. You do not feel nice. What are you gonna do?
Okay. Using protection from poison on myself.
Okay. And you feel better.
It's a ritual.
And probably throwing up somewhere along the way.
Uh-huh.
And moving with the monk with Yordle.
Okay.
Like I'm
Yep.
as far as I can.
Yep.
As far-
Shaggy.
Yeah.
It's your turn again. You
It
are standing
is.
over the prone body of a dying man.
Yep.
And before your eyes,
Hmm.
His form changes.
Does it?
We're doing this now? Okay.
You're unconscious. It would.
It's actually triggers on death. So.
What does his form change to?
Pile of poop. A chicken. Oh no.
It's
Pondo.
humanoid shaped, but he goes from being a dark-skinned tiefling with horn shapes, right, to like what you expect like a video game shadow to look like without having form. Gray, white hair, eyes that are angular, pointed down, slits for a nose.
Turns into Voldemort.
Kind of.
That's what
Imagine
it sounded.
Got it.
Voldemort with
Fails.
less features.
I don't think that's possible.
Like literally no eyes.
Hmm.
Oh, none?
Like if you look at the pictures of him.
Do I have
show
any
us a
idea
picture?
what this is?
It's gonna be really, really difficult for you to know.
Okay.
But you can try. What do I want you to roll? Hang on, let me look at the
In and
skills
Wiz are all one.
list.
Actually, an incredibly important question while you're looking, and it's one you can probably answer as you're going.
Mhm.
Did his stuff vanish?
No.
Free
Awesome.
stuff.
For the sake of being sure and safe, because I don't know what this thing is, I take the torch and I stick it in its face. Shove it down into its throat.
Okay. Tick that as another failed death save.
Okay.
And then I put my hand on his forehead.
What are we doing? If this character dies, State can't play them anymore.
I put my hand on his forehead and I say, "May you never harm another again." And I Eldritch blasted its skull. From point blank.
That's a
hand on its
disadvantage
head.
though, because I'm prone, isn't it? Or are we doing?
You're
No,
saying-
I mean he's at no. He's
All right.
If
That's
he's
fair.
at
if it was
distance,
from
it would be.
range, sure, but not literally touching your body.
All right.
So-
I think it's
That's-
within 5 or 10 feet. You don't have that.
Yeah.
So the way that this actually works, the effect of it actually takes a very different form because of the fact that I'm up close and personal. I put my hand down on top of his head and I'm holding onto it
No.
like this.
Uh-huh.
And literally the shadow stretches out and around, and all you hear is like all that only Finkel can hear right next to me is
Yep. There's a picture.
I'm thinking of that scene from Pulp Fiction.
Oh, they got eyes. They're just white. They're milky white.
I could, when I first saw it, I kind of thought they were like an eye, just like an eye socket. But I guess, yeah, there are eyes there. Are eyes there, aren't there?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
That's
and...
3 failed death saves. That's dead.
Yep, no, he done.
Now he has his true form.
Nah, I don't think. Here, pretend I don't have a hat on.
There you go.
Cute.
I don't know who this is, but it's the closest thing I can find.
Oh, it's a.
No. The target's on your back.
I mean, it was on the face, and
It
now there
looks
is
like
no face. So
Yeah, that's true.
It just makes me think of a cock ring.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it.
So there you go. That's a thing that happened.
Yeah.
You're no longer in initiative order. What happens next?
I loot the body.
Ooh, well, you're in
And-
for a treat, friend.
Then I leave it for the fucking critters.
Okay.
Agreed.
So you're just
That's
are
the
you
end of the
taking
law.
the bag or are you looking through it right here in the middle of the woods?
I can actually take it and carry along, but I can look as we're going. I don't need a light source for it. Currently, the light source is in his throat,
Uh-huh. See,
And
so I
this
can
is...
look and see everything as I walk.
My
so I
dragon
take all
mark
the
is
shit.
glowing up, so you can like see where we're at, because I'm not moving until.
Oh, I
Keeper
can see
tells
where
me
you're at
to.
anyway. But I do appreciate it.
See, admittedly, this is what I thought of when you explained how his death went. Mostly just the last part of it.
Which part of it?
Bye, long. Sorry, we
Oh,
killed
there's
you
a
with
Bye, Long.
awkward.
Oh, there's an image. Let me just click that and expand that video out. Let me see what it says.
No, just a bit awkward. Bye, y'all. Have a nice one.
I feel bad for the
mean-
guy. Like, I mean, it was a very strange decision he made.
Yeah, this was not the best night for him to try to show it to his parents.
Nope.
I don't feel like
Yeah.
any night
Also
with
our
us is a
group.
good night.
That
Yeah,
that's fair.
our group is a bad time to show to. I mean, but then again, he's grown, should be fine.
Well, I can tell you that I don't eat him like that. You did hear something scream as it was dragged into my body.
Glad we didn't
Hmm.
cover that before he disappeared.
I am going to need that back for later.
I bet it was
You're
butt
gonna need-
chugging snakes.
All right, I'm just gonna close the camera
Look.
sheet now.
One time.
Like I said, we're either going to have a talk. You don't necessarily have to be breathing in order to do it.
Alright.
Something tells me it's in the morning, though, isn't it?
Ah, yes. Yes. You're going to get to have a chat with the furbolgs.
You done
Okay.
fucked up.
So,
Oh,
I'm curious
Uh,
how much of
Daishan, in the pack, you're going to want to make a list.
I'm going
Besides-
to want to make a list.
Yep.
I see. All right, hold on.
Anything magic?
Notepad.
in a word, yes.
What
Okay.
magic does it taste like?
I'm ready for the list.
The list includes a ring, a adventurer's pack with adventuring gear that you don't care all that much about.
Well, we'll still write it because adventuring gear.
We can always use more rope.
Yeah,
Mhm.
a pack with ball bearings. This must be a thief
Dungeoneer.
pack, whichever the
Oh.
thievery one is that has the ball bearings in it.
All right, so
Okay.
we'll call it thief gear.
A fancy cloak. 2 fancy swords with curved edges, kopeshes to be specific.
Swords.
A hooded lantern. An opera mask.
Weird thing to have.
I know, right?
A vial of poison. Just
call it-
Use
basic
more of that.
We'll say
poison.
poison because that's
Yeah.
what I'm going to get told it is in about 2 minutes anyway.
Yeah. You have rope because you have adventuring gear. On his body there was studded leather armor, which is of interest to you, I'm sure.
It does sound much better for my existence. Yep.
It's like
Um,
Christmas.
And you know what's great? Mine was damaged. This one looks pristine.
Rude.
There's a vial and a set of panpipes.
Okay. So to make sure I got everything, we've got the
Yeah.
thief pack,
Yeah.
which includes rope and various accessories, including ball bearings, to help narrow that down. An
Uh-huh.
opera mask, a vial of
Uh-huh.
poison, which obviously I'll hand off to our beloved old man in the woods.
Goes in the poison pouch. Yep.
Once I get back to the dome with everyone else, I look around and be like, my bad. Next time I'll raise a bit of a stink before I leave. Sorry.
I have to take the blame here.
Actually, I think
Knew
realistically,
something was up.
all the blame belongs to the compost heap outside.
I mean, I really should have drank
mean-
tea from some random dude. Live and learn.
I will be cleansing that tea set,
Please do.
purifying
will-
it even.
Take a
Take
moment.
note, other game.
Take my. I'll start drawing again, like the shadowy energy, making the actual emblem down below as I do this thing, and I'll use the identify as a ritual. Basically, see what's up with the stuff that's in this pack.
Okay. You're
I'd
using
love to.
identify, and you
Mhm.
find that the cloak is a cloak of many fashions.
Many
Hey.
fashions.
Yep.
Is that like a clothes of disguise or cloak?
No, I
Yeah.
think the cloak itself just changes
Oh,
to
to look
different
like
kinds of
clothes.
cloaks.
The cloak changes into different kind of cloak. It's a common magic item. It's
Oh,
not.
neat. Okay.
Surprisingly, the opera mask is not magical. The ring is a
New
ring of
trophy.
protection.
Of protection, you say?
Yes.
Enjoy the mid jungle loot drop.
I figured out how to resupply our characters.
And the panpipes are magic too.
Oh,
Okay.
PvP with a
What-
purpose.
What kind of magic?
You
take
did
the
use
panpipe.
identify, so those
I
are
did.
pipes of haunting.
Pipes of haunting.
Do we have two sets?
That's what was on Keeper's first character sheet.
Wow.
Okay, that was
Mm.
yeah. Okay.
Figure if I'm gonna send off.
with those, dummy.
we're not gonna do dueling panpipes.
I mean, I do have another set of panpipes.
Keeper.
Hmm?
Do not give
Um,
the rights for this body. Our people do not bury liars.
I wasn't about to do rights. I was about to ask him if he was sent by someone.
Take
Apparently.
your time.
Yeah.
I need Pizza Hut and get a personal panpipe.
I'm gonna sit and watch this.
I mean, Pizza Hut.
Okay, time out. I need a potty break.
I need a water
Okay.
break.
I need to figure out what the heck I'm gonna say.
It's their own personal pan hut.
All right, guys. Break time.
Okay,
Bathrooms and
State,
everything.
do you want me to read the description of the spell off?
It's Speak of Dead, right?
After this.
Speak with Zed.
I'll just look it up on my end.
Yeah,
That way you don't
five,
have to read it.
Does anyone
questions.
mind if I claim the armor and the ring, seeing as I am a squishy person?
Nope.
What's your armor class?
I have no objection.
It was 13. With the ring and the armor, it'll be 15.
Yeah, you take it.
Okay, actually, yeah. I am... Well, Warden and I are both gonna be the low ones then.
Why, what's your AC at?
14.
And Warden?
14.
Warden stays ranged.
Yeah, I also have a shit ton of escapes.
You know what? If
Uh,
we give the ring to Calf, considering Calf does find herself in the front line, I tried to stay out of the way, but it goes terribly wrong, which is why I was thinking I shouldn't get the ace.
I
But
have damage reduction. I'll be good.
Also, I would just like to quickly mention that entire spiel about the T. I critted a deception check with a +11.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
So
I mean, dude, you did good.
You did
Yeah.
do good.
yeah,
You didn't think it through, but you did good.
I
Do not
figured
worry.
if I
Also use
roleplay, if I did the roleplay without thinking about it, it would come off natural, which would come off right, which lowers your all guard.
So you're
Which
not going to hear this
works.
often, but do less thinking.
So play Blitz, but D&D. Got it.
Yeah, just play Blitz and oh my god, you should make Blitz as a character in D&D. Play a
Light
paladin
cleric
with a
with,
shield and cast light on your shield. It blinds people if you get too close.
Maybe cleric.
Monk with shield master.
But shield-
Monks,
Yeah.
monks get the speed bonus, and with
Yep.
shield master you can do a bash attack.
Yeah.
But if you have a shield, it does not actually let you use unarmored movement or unarmored defense.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
specifically
Barbarian's
mentions
not that
armor
way.
or shields. Well, I'll
Oh.
double check it. But-
Barbarian lets me use a shield, and I still get all my stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Also, just so you guys know, I was level 6 for that.
I know.
Yeah, I was a change
Mhm.
or a Bard 5 Warlock 1, and it didn't matter.
no. Action
Yeah.
economy, and you had the two of the highest hitting people in the group there.
Yeah, I didn't expect
The only other
Shaggy to
person
hit
that might do
hard.
more damage is Pims.
I didn't expect Shaggy to hit hard. That's why I was like, get him alone, deal with him first.
Warlocks hit really hard in
I-
their two blasts.
I know this now.
Yep.
But yeah, I had hypnotic pattern, bestow curse, invisibility. I was ready to
Mhm.
cut and run and stall if I had to. I didn't think it a chance.
Invisibility would
Back
not
on.
have gotten you very far.
It would have gotten me far enough.
Yeah. Honestly, my plan, if I had been awake, was to lock you down. I was actually going to be melee warden for a bit.
I had
if I was
plans
10
for
feet-
that too. Kind of.
if I was 10 feet closer, I would have bull rushed you and grappled you.
And you would have immediately gotten whispered or bestowed cursed.
That's fine.
One of the two. Well, Dissonant Whispers would have forced you to run your movement away from me. So that would have probably been the smart call.
Yeah.
It was a good plan on paper. It just fell apart immediately when Lehman Sunny Hut didn't go down.
I don't really think that broke it that much.
It did from what I had planned.
Hmm.
Because the plan was cast silence on the party that was asleep, so no one else heard what was going on.
So I completely screwed that with the tiny field.
You have
Honestly,
no
waking-
idea.
Kicking me as you left. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No. I should have just said, hey, let's go take a walk, not made up some crap about seeing something.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
We should actually patrol. No.
Make your next character an artificer so we get some wondrous items.
I'll get back to you.
Aye.
Oh, hey, it's the Discord update button.
Oh.
I think
Bye,
that's him saying,
Steak.
nah, I'm not telling you.
Told y'all to get your updates before the freaking call.
I didn't have the update before the call.
Oh, there's
He's actually not wrong. Like, I didn't have the updates when you first said it, and then I had it right after I ended the stream. It was very weird.
I had mine as soon as like the call was gonna start. Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Brief, cryptic, or repetitive.
Huh?
What?
I'm reading the rules of Speak with Dead because it's coming.
Oh yeah, because she's pumping you for information, isn't she? Yeah,
She's
she
certainly
is.
gonna try.
Just know.
No, she's gonna pump you for information. The only question is how you provide her the answer.
I don't know Jack.
You're gonna have to answer her questions to the best of your character's ability.
All right.
I sense GM whispers.
I too sense GM whispers.
We'll see.
I mean, as long as it's actually something related to what your character knows. Like, for instance, if your character was sent by someone, then that is going to be something your character knows. If your character is just a murder monkey for the sake of being a murder monkey, that is something very different.
I will say, after I talked about this plan with Jills, the Guardian visit became very interesting.
No, hey Pan. You good boy.
Are they a good boy?
They are
Are
a
they a
good
good
boy.
boy?
They are in fact a good boy.
They are
to know,
both
good
good
to know.
boys.
Mistake, if your character comes back, my axe cuts ghosts. So
Hey, Long's gone, right?
Yes.
I might have just told Bree to deposit every resonating crystal she finds at his base.
Oh. You.
The gruesome murder of a player character may have caused some awkwardness in the Long household.
I honestly
Yeah.
considered warning him. It's like, it's gonna get nasty fast.
I mean,
Yeah.
they may have problems after watching as Shaggy just shoved the throat.
Yeah.
I
But
did
I mean,
say he's on a redemption arc. I didn't say he was better.
It's kind of funny because I really don't feel like this counts as a player character death because I went into it with the plan of dying at the end.
I mean,
Yeah, but
so
your
it was
last
like
character you
suicide by
wanted to
cop?
die.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
So it's a bad player character death.
Well, no, it was more the plan and like the actual idea was to basically say, you'll find out when the Speak with Dead comes out. But
Just stop. Just let the speak with that happen.
yeah,
Yeah, right?
Yep. We are not done your arc. Do not spill character
there is a
secrets.
dog.
There is
Hi,
always
Puck.
a dog. The only
Doggo.
question is how much dog and where you see it.
Doggo does sit.
Doggo doesn't sit. Doggo does a
Does it?
stand.
That is Doggo doing a stand.
Yeah, that is
Doggo has
Doggo doing his stand.
Buck buck.
Hi, Puck Puck.
Aw, sweet boy.
All right,
Oh,
note to
God.
self: if I want to try to kill you guys again, ask Jeff. Ooh,
Yep.
actually, Crown of Madness on Finkelknob might not have been a terrible plan either.
What was that?
Crown of
Thank you,
Madness
bud.
on you.
Oh yeah, that would have been a great idea.
Such a good boy.
I mean, I have a T-shirt for that.
Crown of Madness, what makes me attack people randomly?
No,
What does that do?
it's.
Then? I'm forgetting apparently.
I think it's controlled, but that could.
One humanoid
I'll
of
just
your
look it up.
choice that you see. It's
Go on, read it
charmed.
out. Charm.
You can read it,
Yeah, you would get charmed, and then use your action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that I mentally choose.
Okay, yeah, that would have been bad. That would have been a much better plan.
Where the heck was that when I was looking for spells?
Next question. If you had that spell, would it have worked after I fucking murdered you?
It is concentration, so no.
Just checking. See, so it's not as bad a thought as you thought it was. You're fine.
Well, no, honestly, once things started going south, I was like, okay, I'm gonna duck behind a tree, and you guys know what I was at this point, right?
Well-
You're not a
Hello.
changeling, are you? That's
We-
different.
I knew you were- I mean, what more do you want out of us?
I
He
was actually
was.
the changeling.
Just do the.
Oh,
do
you
the-
were a
do the-
changeling.
Do the
Okay.
story character bullshit before you tell all of the secrets.
Nah.
Pan,
I know.
move.
I know
I'd
where
like
you're
to.
from.
I'd like to be able to like get up a little closer. Pan, move.
But that cube knows where you came from. Finkelknob probably doesn't.
That's good because I'm still not 100%.
Oh, okay.
We basically picked a
a
stand-in for we picked a stand-in for Egypt and like, yeah, it'll work. We'll just say this exists here. Sure.
I'll whisper what I think it is to you.
All right.
Vectus is trying to murder us.
So
This is gonna be a fun conversation.
after we go back.
For the benefit of the stream, will you ping the spell in public so that
Yeah.
it shows
Oh,
up on
yeah.
public stream?
Yeah, I will.
Cube? I didn't know that. That sounds freaking awesome, though. but I didn't know that.
Would you?
He whispered me an origin thing or origin possibility. That's honestly kind of cool. No,
Orgy.
no.
It is a disappointing orgy.
The Thunder agrees.
It's a good thing Stick's parents are gone. Or Long's parents are gone. Sorry.
I mean, my parents are at a concert right now, so.
Yeah, that too, I guess.
I mean, I also wear
Focus,
headphones, and
focus.
they don't know anything about Twitch, so it works out.
Yep.
Alright. So, let me check everything. Rest of the night passes uneventfully? Because
Yes,
I
it does.
I can't do this till morning.
Yeah. It takes you a little bit longer than initially planned to receive the benefits of your full rest, because I think with all of that, it's probably, even though it was only, a couple of rounds, you were
It was
poisoned and
12 seconds.
horrible. Anyways, so 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning.
Alright, because I also realized when rereading the description that you can't ask undead. So, yeah.
Sorry, you can't ask undead. What now? Isn't it
I
speak with dead?
can't. No, I
Speak with dead,
can't.
not speak
Yeah.
with undead.
Yeah. Come on. Basic linguistics.
Uh,
I say as I misspell everything.
I actually have to look at a thing before you use this spell that didn't occur to me until right now. What's going on in the story might slightly fuck with this. Let me figure out how that works for a second. I should have been looking at this, but it didn't actually occur to me until right now. Because
You're
it's
fine.
been a while since I read this
One
part.
thing I will say is, at least because the fact I described, I grabbed here before I went. At least I didn't cook his mouth.
I was about to ask. You didn't.
I'd imagine there's not much of an upper head left, but I think from nose down is okay, or well, where would be a nose down?
Wait, didn't you shove a
Well, I
torch into his
mean-
throat?
I shoved a torch into his throat, but that is not the same as vaporizing his face.
As
Bottom half
long
down.
as there's a working jaw.
Gotcha.
Just get out some duct tape, you'll be fine.
Nope, you can still use speak with dead. You're fine.
Okay.
Well, she was gonna
it's
anyway. The
just
question
shit
was
like
whether or not-
revivify and that sort of thing.
I was just trying to let me. No, it's fine. It's fine. Good. You're go. You're fine. You're
Okay.
fine to go. It just like the way that it works affects like what happens to the spirit. So I wanted to make sure that it didn't change whether you can
Okay.
speak with it or not, but it doesn't.
Interesting.
Well, what you do. What you do.
Oh yeah, no. That's just how I describe
That's-
this.
That's why I said the phrase of, I'm going to need that back
Yeah,
come morning.
that's just a descriptor.
Thanks, Jeff.
Oh, cool, great. My soul's on loan now.
So, Ronry.
Some people are hungry.
Yeah.
If he
that
comes
is
back
not
from
a
the
very
dead, do we
feeling.
get the same XP as when we killed him the first time?
I think it's a little bit less.
Okay.
Yeah. So I take out a few sticks of incense, sit them down next to, stick them down in the dirt next to the changeling's corpse, and place my hands over the chest as I start casting the spell.
Wait, that's not funny. It's very funny.
Okay.
And then after I think I've finished it,
Uh-huh.
I reach forward to the head and come on,
I'm not going to do this because screaming bloody murder at 11 o'clock at night is a bad idea.
So he screams bloody murder?
Yeah, and would attempt to cough up, like, basically would attempt to cough up something that I guess is no longer in his throat, but
I wouldn't worry about that anymore. It's not like you're functioning. I'm pretty sure that's stiff by now.
Oof.
Ew.
So
Ugh.
cold. Unlike his
Well-
throat.
It's mostly ash and cinder now. So,
Got a little baka stuff.
you look so different when you're not trying to bullshit. I could have. Is Warden
I'm watching. I'm right there.
got it? So, Tenor. Why'd you poison us?
sorry, mild existential crisis with Jill's. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't think. Just go.
I know. I'm actually gonna give me a second. I'm gonna bring up story before I get too far into this because it's actually written out.
Wait, so you're saying this was premeditated?
by like a day?
With a lot of writing.
No, it's just like the general backstory, but I'm bringing it up as a just in case it comes up. I doubt it will, but I want to have it ready.
Well, I have.
All right.
Oh, it's raining again.
All right. So the question was, why did I poison you?
Yep.
Yes.
I was-
Reasons.
I'm
Oh,
not
shut
gonna-
up.
I'm not gonna be that cryptic. I mean, I could be that cryptic. I was told. Hold on, my parents are calling.
He summoned them.
He did.
Did you hear that? The parents are coming.
It's a very powerful
What exactly do the
spell.
parents of a creature like this look like? Yikes.
Slugs, but they look like
I
slugs.
might be writing this down for future shenanigans.
The parents are coming?
No,
parents are coming, the
no.
parents are coming.
The
Uh.
I was told. Hold on, my parents are calling.
I mean, this should probably get written down. This is comic worthy.
Exactly.
It really is.
So, quick question, DM, while we're waiting. Prestidigitation allows you to make color marks. Can I dye my armor shaggy colors?
Doesn't it only last a little while? It's like a minute or something?
It lasts like a round.
An
or two,
hour?
I think.
An hour
An
maybe? Yeah.
It lasts an hour, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it would be irritating as all hell.
Just do it over
Alright.
and over again.
Let's try
Yeah,
this
it was a
again.
cantrip.
It's a cantrip, yeah.
Yes.
Let's try this again. Sorry, the concert my parents were at for their anniversary just let out. So,
Aw.
Aw.
okay. Yeah.
Happy
Adorable.
anniversary, steak mom and steak dad.
I'm half tempted to clip that and send it to him. Nah.
Half tempted.
I was promised to get her back if I could stop you. Take this.
You idiot.
Get the
Who
What do you
told
mean?
you?
I don't know. It was just a voice.
Just a voice. And you listen to strange voices in your head.
When a voice comes to you when you've nearly died 4 times in the middle of the jungle and offers you a way to not die, you take it. right?
Apparently, you should have rethought that one.
I can't hear you, I don't think.
I'm sitting here going, did you meet Shaggy? Oh yeah, you did.
Yes, I did meet him.
Just hear
I'm not
Frank
sure how
nod.
that feels. What? What are you
That was
implying?
question. That's counted as question 4, right?
No.
Aw.
Tell him he sucks.
I mean, I think he knows that. I think he knows what he is right now.
Not
Vaguely.
sucking very much with a mouth like that.
Warden,
Hmm?
you have anything you want to ask him? I'm afraid we might have a dead end here.
I have a question. Does this someone still need saving? Like, if someone is in
bring-
risk,
The one who
The phrasing or the wording was, I was promised I'd get her back. So do with that what you will.
Can we ask him who? We already.
we haven't asked him that. We
feel like-
asked.
They're not gonna ask.
can he volunteer information?
No.
No,
No.
I only can answer your questions, and I'm allowed to be cryptic. Which I'm not doing a very good job of, but I don't know a lot, so. So it's coming off as cryptic.
All right. Again. Does she still need saving?
I gotta look at the way Speak with Des worded again. Hold on.
It's right there on the chat.
No, I know. I gotta read it out because this is a. That last 4 words is annoying, but I'll get by it.
Can't speculate about future events yet. I know.
Nope. Trust me, I want to give you guys some motivation, but I legally can't in this case.
Legally. Legally, he says.
Yeah, I know.
Magical legality.
Yeah, the one who comes for you if you break magical legality is the DM.
And that's how you die.
Or get
You're
stripped of
already
your
dead.
powers.
Double death.
All right, listen.
I'm listening.
As far as I know.
Okay.
I'm sorry this isn't helpful. I really am.
Does he know?
Not as sorry as your character is.
No, he's fine with this.
He's fine with the fact that whoever it was he wanted to protect can't be saved.
Well, I mean, I'll volunteer info once this is done, but
Yeah, but
Except
our characters
that's-
can't use it if we get it.
well, no, like
outside of
it's
the
just
conversation.
his backstory. It's nothing plot crucial.
Focus.
I think. the
Okay,
DM
maybe it is plot crucial. I don't know.
Focus.
I'm waiting
One
for question
last-
5.
I'll just tell you later kind of defeats the point right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I'm
All right.
and I'm personally interested in who decided to save this runt, but I am out of ideas.
Why he was chosen? They. Him.
It.
Honestly,
See,
I
thanks for
think
the
I
question.
think it applies here.
Know who this she is? Is she someone dangerous? Hill leader? Lady Tiamat?
How did this voice introduce itself to you?
Let me look up the conversation. Hold on.
I think it was something along the lines of, "Hey, you want to not die?"
Yeah, I think it was something along the lines of that, but I kind of want to.
Be sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
See-
do you want to not die? I'd really like to not die. Please don't let me die.
See, on the one hand, I would love to see that that tenor got some sort of an introduction, got some sort of a, hey, this is what I'm giving you in exchange for, this is what I want you, like, just a little bit more background instead of, go kill these people, okay? Ow, fucking.
Pondo.
Pondo wanted
Okay.
attention. Pondo wasn't
Pondo-
getting attention.
Just-
Pondo got
Alright.
attention.
Pondo did a
Just-
crit.
I know you, Steak. You kind of take things at face value.
All right, but no, like I'm actually reading through the conversation.
And
Hold on. Yes, I read. Rude.
That's very rude.
I'm the rudest.
But are you the rudeness tootinest?
Like the hug thing, so I think.
All right. Da-da-da.
Ooh.
There's a lot. Sorry, I've messaged Jules a lot since we've talked about this. A lot of scrolling.
should have pinned.
Didn't think it was gonna come up this way.
Should have pinned.
Death cleric.
Hi. Hi.
Cleric of grave.
Death cleric.
Hi.
Same
If you
thing.
if you actually no, there's death domain and grave domain.
Oh, okay.
Death domain is all those the spoopy necromancy shit.
Oh, evil cleric. Got it.
Grave domain is I'm trying to keep you assholes from not dying.
All right. Oh, there it
I
is.
mean-
Got it.
Keep
So
us from not
anti-grave.
dying?
All right. So, how did
Before
he-
your time.
Ah,
which is
How
when
did
he
I
died.
phrase it?
Yeah.
I phrased it as, how did this voice introduce itself to you?
The Crypt
Or-
Keeper.
Really?
Hey, I'm just going with what I was told, man.
The crypt
that's-
keeper.
That's what I was told. That's what they know, which is
This is one hell of a tale from the crypt.
it really is.
That's very cryptic.
all right. That was a very useful 5 questions, right?
Somewhat.
What's your
I mean-
favorite color?
What is the
And
like,
well, as you
feed
say
the
that,
swallow?
what little like light that came from the gray eyes has already started to fade, and the body just slowly slumps back to the earth.
Dum, dum, dum.
Well, as in life, so in death. Not that useful.
Oh, wow.
Burn.
I mean, granted, you knew him like less than a day, so that's fair.
That was nasty though.
Also, his swords are just really cool if someone wants those.
Do we have any more tea?
Define really cool.
I mean, they're just a standard scimitar, but they're reskinned to look really cool.
Kopesh.
Yeah,
Google
here.
Kopesh.
I'll just put a picture up in.
There you go.
Curved swords.
Well, they're sitting in the bag of holding, so
Yeah, he had 2 of these.
the ring of
Ooh.
protection went to Calf.
And they are finesse.
Okay.
And also a monk weapon.
Also the pen pipes.
I'm sorry. Did you say they were a monk weapon?
They're a scimitar. Well, no, swords are the monk weapon, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they can be.
Ah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hobble.
I'm pretty sure Hobble is fine with the whip and the nay.
What do the pipes of haunting do?
You have to be able to play them, and they
Right.
have a number of charges to let you cause things to be terrified.
Oh,
Wait, that's what they did?
Hmm.
Why did I use those?
I don't know why you
Because-
didn't use those.
You didn't read your shit, lad. That's why.
Look,
Wait, what
I
did
was
you
going
miss?
through a lot of stuff with this, okay?
I was looking at
You
shiny
did.
not
swords.
enough.
You did.
Yeah. DC 15 Wisdom saving thrower. Become frightened of you for 1 minute.
Oh, that would have been really useful.
Where?
That's a pretty high
Alright.
DC for me.
I'm mad. I'm mad.
Um,
I'm mad at me, but I'm mad.
hey, Warden.
Hmm?
The vial of poison and the random vial are yours, by the way.
Cool. Oh, look, I would have made the save.
Just out of curiosity, did we ever identify that iron flask that we got from a couple of sessions ago?
Sent you one.
What are you talking about?
I remember we got like a flask that was some sort of magic that we didn't really know
Yep,
what
this
it
has
was.
arrived. Seems OP.
The alchemical
Please note.
potion I have.
Yeah, whatever. Did we ever actually do like an identify on that to know exactly what it does, or
We
Can you
know it's
identify
abjuration.
potions?
yeah?
Does
But we have.
Does identify work on potions like that? Because I'm certainly willing to give it a try.
I can taste
No, stop licking it for Christ's sake.
it.
What was the second file that I got?
No, viol. The musical
That-
instrument.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if someone
vials.
wants to just go
Oh.
beat someone on the
That's-
head with a giant violin, be my guest.
It looks expensive. We'll sell that later.
El Kabong.
God, I also had an entire plan of grabbing the bag of holding and trying to put the gnome in it for like all of 10 minutes, and I realized that'll probably go badly.
Probably when I beat the crap out of you, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, I'll just get up behind him invisible and be fine.
I think contested strength save, you'd probably lose.
Yep.
But bag of holding,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it would.
It's not
It
like
would
you
be
can
rough.
get out once you're in there.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Trust me, I would
That
cut my way out
is-
of the bag of holding if I had to.
All right.
think you
that
can, though.
was my
You can
one
cut a
of
bag of holding.
two
Not from
level
inside.
threes. So.
Well, on an unintentional note, I've got work in the morning, and it's not like I'm going to be playing for the rest of the night. So
Bye.
Bye.
Y'all have a good
Small
one.
lizard boy.
Yeah.
y'all have a good one.
Basic.
Bye.
Can't wait to see Yeet again in whatever aspect we find them in.
Anti-paladin yeet.
That's not gonna happen.
Love to see that happen.
I would love to see that
terrible.
happen too. Unfortunately
wild.
for me.
So, now that we've had our emotional issues relatively settled,
Uh-huh.
shall we get going? This has been an episode almost entirely at camp.
Yep,
Yep.
that's true.
One of the
Let's
rare.
finish
Full of cliches.
Hi, welcome to D&D.
Yep.
It's D&D.
Okay.
Oathbreaker,
So,
yeet.
Eat the Oathbreaker.
I mean, I wrote a story to get Yeet a place to be, brought in a new character, was then told, actually, I want the old character back. I'm like, I already wrote a story, which means if it happened in here and I
It
told
happened
you
in
about it,
here.
it happened.
Yep.
So, have fun getting yourself out of that pickle. I'm like, that's what I mean.
Mhm.
Just
I mean, it seems like it worked.
Mhm.
Let's face
I mean,
it, Steak is right.
realistically,
That
it
is our
provided an evening
entire
entertainment
group.
for us.
Oh, you shouldn't feel bad.
Tropes,
Liz-
memes,
Yeah.
and the decisions.
That was one of the better ways to deal with that.
We're still gonna dog you forever,
Yeah.
though, Steak.
Why would you? No, because you know what? You wanted to try something different. You played around with it a little bit. You found yourself problematic with the toolkit for it, and I guess you missed your pally.
Next time, ask for a one shot.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I did still like the intrigue in the back. I didn't get to touch him. It felt like you're all over again. I'm helping. I feel like I'm helping. Am I helping?
I had to. I cast Detect Magic the first night that we met him, so I knew something was up the whole time. Plus, he told me all about his character when he was conceptualizing it. So, hitting Detect Magic was giving me a canon reason to know something was up.
So Tuesday, when I was setting up for the Wednesday game,
I fucked up.
Jill's had Tenor's character sheet in the playground game set.
It wasn't me.
which
Steak put it
was-
there.
Well, which
Oh,
was
so good.
where we had all of the characters for the Tuesday/Wednesday game. So
'Cause
I
the-
was like, huh, that's interesting. And I screenshotted it and went, oops.
And I went, shh.
Have a good night, Steak. Chat, Steak.
Basic.
Good night, Steak.
Bye.
Yeah,
True,
I
Diashawn
screwed
did
up.
just give him a one shot.
Hey, it was a facial
Yeah,
too.
kinda did.
Yep.
Charles is broken. I'm proud of that one.
That's what those gray streaks were.
You got the moose.
That was, I mean, it was a low key moose. It wasn't the moosiest moose, but it was a moose nonetheless. The Canadian is not as proud as he could be.
Eldritch Buck Ankles.
No,
Boot ankles.
Book ankles.
no,
Cankles.
no.
It's kind of an eldritch surprise, really.
Okay.
Anyway.
The dirty Shaggy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
The way that the rules for D&D Beyond work is if you have the subscription, you
Oh, that
can
was
share your
close.
library with 3 campaigns. I was sharing my library with the TOA campaign, my playground campaign that I just let people in to read and play with stuff whenever they feel like it, and the one for the one shot that I was helping playtest. So that was my 3, so I didn't have a slot to put Icespire Peak in until the playtest was over, which is why Calf got spoiled a little bit. Sorry about it.
It's alright, man. Anyway. We were going to
farther
go
down the
towards-
river
Yeah, we were trying to trace back along the route we took.
for the
Okay.
red mages.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
Though
15
on the
minutes
way
before I gotta
there, you guys went overland because you went by way of Impala,
Mm-hmm.
which turned out so well for you.
Do we really want to go back that way?
Yeah,
No.
once we're across the river, maybe let's go around Imbala.
Yeah.
Follow the river, maybe.
Yeah.
Fine, be that way.
I mean, we can kill more pterodactyl people, but
Look, I'm just going to point out the one that really ticked them off's not with us right now. We might be okay.
well, that's true.
The egg chucker isn't around.
I heard about what he did.
Mhm.
How dare he do that to your chosen one?
Hobble, are you good?
go.
Okay. So you all let's go with your travel through the jungle down the river or not? Are you going across the river? Or are you going down the river? What's happening? Or sorry, yeah, no, that's down. It goes out to
Yeah,
Jahaka Bay.
I think we had said we were heading down river at one point.
Okay.
That was last week, though.
Something to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I
we,
would follow
we
the
were gonna
river.
head down to like here, and then. go
Hey, we have
across.
enough room in the canoe now for Bitey.
Bitey! Yay!
I'm sure Bitey's gonna be super thrilled if lousing. Super.
You know, Bitey in the canoe sounds interesting. How do you propose to make that work?
Oh god.
I mean,
Or are we doing more running with Bitey?
I think I'm gonna try to get him acclimated to the boat.
Okay.
I think I would do that just with himself in the boat first. Like if we got some time in the morning before we leave,
Uh-huh.
just like
Yeah.
lead him in the boat and lure him in with food, basically.
Okay. Roll animal handling.
We brought your food. Get in
I'll
the
probably assist with that.
Still got Dino
I still have GM rolls on.
little trail.
Yeah, but you did well. So, you're teaching Bitey that when Bitey hangs out in the boat, he gets food.
Yeah, boat is okay. Boat is friend.
boat is great.
Boat is
Bitey?
a good
Shit in
place.
boat.
Doesn't like how much it tips side to side. And
Mm.
when Warden comes over to help you, right? And like Warden steps in the boat, Warden's not a small man. When Warden steps into the boat and it rocks, Bitey is like, fuck this shit, and like jumps out, but you can lure him back in with more food.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
you know, cue sped up montage of awkward encounters and cuteness attempting to train Bitey that the boat is okay.
Aww.
All of these are good randoms, but I don't want them. What?
Do we get a full rest considering all the combat and shit?
well,
If you wait until in order for Keeper to be right after and to get enough rest after spell casting
spell.
and all the whatever, you guys had to wait till like 10, 11 in the morning.
Okay, but we have everything back.
But you have everything back, and
Okay.
Shaggy gets his max hit points returned to normal.
That's good. I will also save. You know what? You remember how he was talking about how he was forgetting his toolkit, and that's why he wasn't doing any of the blessing shit on us? Now we know the true reason. Because he was planning on it all along.
Just keep in mind, anytime Steak's incompetent, that he's probably just planning to kill us.
Sounds legit.
Sounds very legit.
I don't know if we should.
Steak as a bard. Do I have anything good I can do with my bonus action?
I mean, if you
Dude.
feel inspired to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the mood inspires you to do anything inspiring.
I don't get it.
If you have
Are
any
you trying to
inspired
tell me
thoughts,
something?
There's only so much.
I feel like you're leading me on. Sorry.
2 weeks for that.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna say sure. With enough space, if everyone is willing to be a little bit cramped, you all can get in the boat with Bitey. Is everybody down with that? Is there anybody opposed to sitting next to Bitey in the boat?
Why would we be opposed to sitting next to Bitey in the boat?
I will sit in a position so that if like Bitey gets away from Fickle Knob, he would like have to go directly into my lap.
You're putting your lap on the line? Wow, you must really like us.
I think him and
I
Granny
mean, we
Scribble have
just
done
heard
enough.
about his mate and everything. Come on.
I just
I've
want to
done
double
my
check.
duty. I don't need those bits anymore.
Yeah, I just want to double check. Like, you wear a kilt, right?
And before Bitey acts like one of my dogs and just climbs into your lap and then like this scariest sound, just like.
All right. So on your second day of traveling this way down the
No,
river,
Jeff, no old dick bites.
right? Your
Sticky
your
dicky
first
buddy.
day and night pass basically without any unusual events. There is rain, as there always is in the jungle, right? things,
Fair.
and occasionally some weird noises, but overall nothing that you need, that you feel as though is something you really want to mess with. On your second day of travel this way down the river, it's mid-morning, and you're all, including Bitey, floating down the river, and ahead of you, through as the sunlight comes down through the trees that break over the river, you notice, Warden especially, that the air in front of you is sort of shimmery. There's something across the river, but strung between the trees, across in front of you, let's say 100 feet downriver.
Whoa.
That doesn't sound positive.
If that wasn't a Scooby-Doo moment, I don't know what was.
Hi, Puck.
Perhaps we should make land and take a look. This does not look promising.
A few moments later, as you attempt to row the boat to shore, you see two giant spiders across what you realize is a web in front of you. Bitey is now scared and in Warden's lap.
You know what, though?
I told you it looked bad!
Warden
No,
suddenly
and-
feels a shell just kind of bump into his back, and
Oh God, yeah, that's right.
I don't even remember the name of my character. Tortle is trying to back slowly off the back of the fucking boat to get away from giant McGiant web. Fuck this noise.
Yeah, the boat is going to you guys are going downriver now. So unless you actively try to back up, right? You're floating closer and closer to this spider web. Is Tortle going full shell or running away?
Tortle is trying to get further and further away right now because Tortle is going too close, and is not
Okay.
properly thinking. Does not realize that they are pressing their shell very solidly into Warden, who also has a bitey raptor in their lap. Same time.
Warden called out the web, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make a check just to see if I would know what to do. Nope, no clue. I'm just gonna deem that my plan would probably not come to me.
I think perhaps we should simply head west from here. We need to go west anyway. It's
Landfall. Then
How far down the river is it?
it's
At this
closing on
point,
us.
50 feet.
Yeah, he already said we were heading for shore, so
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yeah.
head for shore.
Yeah.
But I have a thought.
perhaps we can blast it. I mean,
When we get 30 feet away, Tortle is pretty much feet and one hand are already in the shell, and all you can see is about this much of their face and these fingers.
I guess I don't have to roll survival to come up with a plan.
You don't have to roll
Yeah,
survival
okay.
to come up with a plan.
I start digging in my bag for a torch,
Okay?
and I'm gonna light it.
Okay.
Burn the web.
Uh,
You have a lit torch. Are you gonna throw it at the web? Or are you...
I'm gonna wait till we get closer to it. If it's still
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Crap.
if we can get within 30 feet of it, I can
Tie.
do all of the
Light.
torch moving
That
you want
works.
to do.
Okay.
yeah. I
Mage
could
hand.
just light some.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we could just
Yeah.
mage hand it. Never mind.
Okay. You now have a couple of angry spiders on your hands. I did not
Nope.
make a map for this because I'm a bad DM. But you've burned the spiders. Hang on, you've burned the spiders' webs. Let's do.
Two things of
Nope.
importance. Are they in the web?
One of them was. The other
And
was
is it
free
over the wall?
nearby. Yes.
Nope. Yordle is in the shell, and all you hear is that sound like when a coin is starting to wind down and go flat on a desk.
Oh, after spinning it?
Yep.
Wait.
That's all you hear. And Yordle is gone. Yordle is fuck this.
I can't spin a coin for the life of me.
I can't find my loony.
I don't have any coins in there.
They do not have.
That's how.
I can't see
It's
it.
still blurry.
Put your hand behind it. There you go.
Okay. So
Ooh,
let me
fancy.
Very
if we're gonna map this shit out, give me a minute to make that a thing that happens.
Of course.
Very shiny. There it is.
Over
Came
the
with
table.
New wallet.
Quick, show them your credit cards.
Yeah, no.
No, let's not do that. Yep, and that's all you hear is
Show them your
and
credit card.
you look and Yordle is. There is no fleshy bits to Yordle, just shell.
I was going to
Sounded terrible.
earlier when Pims was taking off the hoodie, I was going to like dig out a buck, but
But you don't want to do that to great grandpa now, do you?
oh Jesus.
Guess not.
Yeah, no.
Are you sure though?
Is
Okay.
Pimmelbolg your stripper name?
I mean, we all know what Pimmel means.
The Grand Pimmelbolg.
We'll be right back while the map drawing is going.
Thank you.
I'm going to, like, now that I think about it. Hi, Puck! Hi. Ba 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 ba. I'm gonna put some business cards into the back of this thing.
Whoops, that's not what I meant to do.
You can't see it anyways.
I know.
How many can I stuff back
Did
here?
we get the experience for steak yet? Or
We
I
have
didn't
not.
give it to you. Hang on.
we can do that later.
We just do it at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
don't
worse.
worry about it. Oh, I took the heating pad off my chair. Puck is a happy dog.
Steal it again?
Yeah, he stole it again. I don't think he
Fine.
turned it on yet, but he stole
Does
it.
he know how?
Yeah,
He might.
I feel like he does.
I
at this
mean-
point. He's got a Gramp Tramp stamp. Oh, thanks, Jeff. I needed to think about that. A hairy
Jeff,
Gramp Tramp
fuck
stamp.
you.
I don't wanna.
Same.
You don't want to watch?
Do with Jeff.
Yeah. But I don't know if you saw this, Jills, before we got to the game and everything, but would this be
Yes, that's excellent. I like it.
yeah. Well, T set, because Steak's character in Ice Spire is supposed to be a bit of a tea fanatic, but the only kind of tea he ever thought existed was the McDonald's sweet tea.
Oh yeah.
What did that? Where does he think I get all the tea I drink from?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. You just have like a little McDonald's tea
We
dispenser.
had this is a planter. That's the reason why it's got the wood cup, but I have a tea chest. Essentially. I have a
Isn't McDonald an Irish name?
These
Oh,
are
wow.
all loose leaf tea samples.
It's a Toto tea. Veto.
Well, the website that I used to get all of my tea from has this really nice social media thing that, like, whenever you tweet that you're drinking some of their tea, you get points. And there used to not be a daily limit on how many points you got. I have gotten probably somewhere around $100 worth of free tea from them.
Aw, yeah.
Good job.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and
So
say that
much-
might be why there's a daily limit. Calf. I'm just
That one
Yeah.
throwing
person,
that out there as a possibility.
we gotta stop them. And their evil
Sir
two ways.
returned mighty Esquire.
Yes. That way his name can be Dick Bitey.
Got it. And he's
Okay.
apparently a lawyer. Why
Fitting
wouldn't
for
Bitey
D&D.
have passed the bar?
I mean, at
He's
least he
cold-blooded
ducked.
like every other lawyer. But
Thus far, you have burned this web. This spider is on fire, but it took some damage from being on fire. Then it fell in the water and is no longer on fire, but might be drowning a little bit.
Ooh. That's a
I
lot
mean,
more
that's-
spiders than I assumed.
Oh no.
You
oh,
haven't seen the other
no.
3 yet.
Okay.
You see
Oh
2.
no.
Oh,
Oh,
no, no,
no.
Oh,
no.
no, 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 no.
I don't like this, Jills.
You're already in the shell. It's fine. You were pre-warned about this. This is your fault, actually.
I'm just assuming it's initiative time, and
Yeah, it is.
I don't
Let's try diplomacy.
I don't care. Hobble do not like this, Jills.
are you
do
sure?
we still have that torch?
I mean,
Please
it's
tell
still
me we still
waving
have that
around.
torch. Okay, good.
Waving your torch back and forth.
I mean, like you
I
do.
whip my torch back and forth. I whip my
God damn
torch back and forth.
You're welcome.
Okay, so you guys are 40 to 50 feet away, and you need to be, at least some of you need, Shaggy needs to be about 30 feet away. I just sort of dropped you on the map.
Is Cube's weapon
sorry.
But if you're
called
burning it with
diplomacy?
mage hand, if you could arrange yourselves appropriately, I would be much obliged. Sorry that it took so long to draw the heckin' map.
You're good.
You're
Sure.
fine. Woohoo! Herbold's last.
We're not slow, we're patient.
I'm slow.
You're also slow. There's a difference.
Spidey not slow.
Spidey does heckin' fast.
Spidey does a heckin' skitter.
It's because I was too busy giggling about the spider falling into the water. You know, this river is not as big as I thought it was going to be. This plan seemed much more, I'm going to drown the fucker.
I assumed Amazon style.
Oh, we said this one was smaller than the first one.
It's cool.
And
So
I legitimately only have 3 maps loaded in that have rivers on them.
Where do I
took
find
Amazon
it?
style differently?
where do I find the setting
I noticed
for
that.
making the dice rolls be out in public?
There at the top, there's a thing that says 2GM in public. There's a top
At
of
the
the
top.
Top left.
So-
Right
so core page-
under your name.
Yeah.
Also on the
I
dice.
don't think my thing looks the same as yours, lads.
Hang on, I'll switch it back for you. Okay, they're public now.
Thanks.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
on the actual character sheet.
Yep,
Fuck,
the
I
core
never knew.
sheet of the thingy.
That's
Yep.
the part I missed. My bad.
It's cool.
My bad.
Aside.
Oh yeah. That if that's 22. Is everybody on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Um.
is probably not going to move.
That's why I'm on the boat.
This spider is under the web, which is an issue because I put the web on second. Okay. Move to back. Yeah. Ha! There's a button for that. Okay.
Good button. It's a lovely button.
Oh
I
yeah,
should
this
do
web
that.
is fucking gone anyway. You burned it. So this spooter. How much movement do spooters get? Spooters
None.
get Good try. 30 feet of walk or climb. So, Spooter, drowning a little after having fallen in the river, and having taken some damage from doing a heckin' burn with some torch, skitters to the side angrily and like does little spider claw face thingy moving at you.
That's beautiful. Maybe I shouldn't be
And
too scared of these.
climbs a tree. The other one, let's look at rulers. 30. But difficult to move through water. Okay. As the spider's turn happens, you see not the webs, but the actual spiders themselves. You notice that there are more spiders than you initially thought. There are 5 of them. And
Does anybody have fireball?
I took
do.
the goddamn tiny hut instead.
I have Fireball, and Pickle Knot pulls out a little flask of whiskey.
Oh, boo!
After climbing the tree,
Apparently it's called a burglar's pack, by the way.
there we go. That's the one.
Quick, throw ball bearings at them.
I'm right on that. I'm so glad you knew I was doing it.
Do we have? Let's see. Whisper toggle. There we go. 30 feet. You are within 30 feet of the spider. Shaggy. It turns around so that its spinneret is pointed at you. And attacks you with its butt web.
Anything else would have been uncivilized.
Let's see.
I did it with my butt.
I did it with my butt. Let's see.
My new AC is
Your
14.
new AC is 14.
I'm just
It
thinking
misses.
that might be useful for you. Really?
Yep. Yep.
No way.
It rolled a 7.
I'll take the win.
It's a little bit unsettled after having taken a dip in the water.
Indeed.
All right, Finkeldum.
You rattled its bones.
I did.
All right, it's javelin time.
It's
And I'm
javelin
raging.
time. Okay.
Fireball.
It's about 8 feet up in a tree, by the way.
Okay. It's definitely javelin time.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and do a reckless attack.
Okay.
So advantage on this.
Oh, hey, it's
Hey,
raining
didn't
again.
need it.
17 hits.
There's one attack. There's another one. Hell yeah.
15 also hits.
Okay, less damage than normal. Pretty good. And that one has guardians now.
Okay.
Yay, Guardians.
Guardians. Okay. 6 and 7 is 13. It's bloodied.
Like you do.
Huh.
Oh.
Yep.
You know what? This opera mask.
Uh-huh.
Can you just add that to Steak's paladin character sheet so that it just kind of ends up in his pocket and he doesn't know how?
Yeah.
Please.
Future dex check.
Yordle's
Damn
not
it.
the most observant. It's fine. I mean,
Steak.
well, Yordle is currently not. But Yeet is also not the most observant. Yordle. What does Yordle do in the face of 5 giant spiders?
Yordle only saw the one that dropped out of the nest that we set on fire. Everything else is oblivious and just hears and slurp slurp bitches and "Arr," and chucking and weird ass noises. Yordle is not coming out of that shell. Also, Yordle
Okay.
has 20.
Oh
20,
shit!
21 in shell defense. Your AC is
Yeah.
21.
Oh fuck!
And you're in the boat, which means you got some sort of cover.
Yep.
At least half.
And you
cover.
have advantage on strength and con
Get out of my
saves.
brain.
While in your shell, you are prone. I can't move or anything. I mean, I'm just like
So you're just literally quaking in your shell.
pretty much every now and then you hear a soft like rattle sound from the.
It's really hard to
Aw.
blame them, though. No.
Okay. Shaggy?
Rice. Stuff, things, doodads. Character sheet moved. Sorry, it was behind the window. I was like, where'd the thing go?
Where the spiders go?
You wish the where the spiders go was the question. No, you know what? You don't wish that was the question. That's a question that's fucking nightmare fodder in and of itself. Okay. So, for the sake of argument,
Mhm.
we've got a freaked out, losing their shit, Tortle over there.
Yes.
Make me wish I
And-
had calm emotions.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
Basically a giant maraca.
It's
Pure
okay.
arachnophobia.
It's okay. It's okay. So question. Who
Mhm.
is that?
Warden.
That's Warden?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Pardon.
I cannot. Can I? I
Wait,
can.
why is
I really can.
Bitey below me on the turn order?
Oh, I added them after.
Oh, sorry.
go.
Okay, I can
Oh,
fix
that's
it.
cool.
Finkel.
I'm not giving him any commands, so feel free to use Bitey. I think he would be afraid, though.
Yeah.
Yep, Bitey is scared as fuck. You're
Finkel is small and he's light, right?
Yes.
No.
Oh, God.
Here's an important question. If I move him, can I still cast a spell if I move 20 feet?
if you're gonna throw him,
No.
that's your.
I'm going to take him with me for 20 feet of movement
Oh,
and cast a spell.
how much movement do you have?
40.
Is he gonna let you move him?
I tell him I'd like him to come with me.
Upsies!
Okay. Yes, you can move half your movement with him if he's willing to upsies.
Okay.
Roll for upsies.
So, I'm going to take him and I'm going to drop him into space between me and Bitey.
Okay.
I'm going to hold on for just a moment and ask for Keeper to step in just a skosh. Take a quick step towards me.
Okay.
And then do the rest of my action.
Keeper says okay. So
Yep.
sure.
Yep.
So with Keeper having stepped in close, tiny hut. So now the Tortle is safe. Completely safe.
Oh, and we can pass in and out.
But they can't.
Oh,
The
that's-
spiders can't get to Tortle at all. I wanted to make sure you guys could still get to Tortle.
Yeah.
So now I
Wonderful.
bend down, and the shield itself, it's opaque on the outside, but on the inside we can see out. But I've got it toned
Oh.
down a skosh, and I go,
Okay.
Tortle, they can't see you. You're safe. Tortle, they can't see you. You're safe. I need you to come out of your shell. Come on. They can't reach you at all. Remember the shield? Remember how nothing could touch us? Come on. Come on out to us. Come on out to us.
I gotta
I
wait.
don't know
I gotta wait
what
for my
kind
turn
of
to move.
So-
You can respond. I'm fine with this in this scenario. The scooters can't
They
see you
can't
anyway.
touch you. They can't touch you. They can't see you. You're completely safe in here.
It's kind of like when the dogs are like all you see is just the front of the muzzle poke out, and it's like,
Oh.
are you sure about this? There was a lot of them.
And
they're
I
real
hit a
big.
persuasion check.
It's pretty persuasive.
Mm. Mm.
Especially when you consider the fact that they cannot reach you. You know they can't reach you.
What do you typically use for fear saving throws?
Wisdom.
I come all the way out. I'm still on all fours, but I come all the way out and kind of lift up so I can see over the edge of the boat, and I'm just.
Okay, just for shits and grins to see how Yordle feels about this. Roll a Wisdom save with advantage.
Who thought that D&D was going to have therapy?
This D&D session has had a lot of therapy.
It has.
All right. Okay.
Wait,
So that's
Dude, I've
great.
listened.
Oh,
I've listened to Adventure
Advantage.
Zone. I know what D&D entails.
okay. So how does Yordle feel about this situation?
Yordle is out
In
of the
light
cell.
of in light of the Wisdom saving throw.
Lots of
Did they make the
textual
wisdom
healing.
saving throw?
Yes, 16. With advantage because you're helping with persuasion and Liamon's tiny hut and they're safe, and I honestly probably wouldn't have given the save without one suggestion from Cube. That was a good idea. And you know, the fact that you made it safe.
So now I literally look at Tortle. I'm like, you're completely safe in here. You can see them. They can't see you. Hell, if you want to, you can kill them from here.
I can't shoot. I don't have to get anywhere near them. We're stopped. I
You,
can do that.
yeah. Think about how wonderful this is going to be. How cathartic it'll be. They can't touch you. They can't touch you. Can't do this. You can do that. You are a strong, independent Tortle. You don't need no fear.
Shaggy's a life coach.
All right. All right. So that's that for right now. Keeper, what do you do on your turn? Witnessing this Tortle therapy.
Witness Tortle.
And the fact that there are still 5 giant spiders, one of which don't look so good.
It's good to see our friends overcoming their fears.
It is good to see you.
The one that don't look so good?
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw from a spooner. That's a +0. And 17.
Oh. This time?
That don't toll
Yeah.
for spiders.
God damn it.
Yeah, apparently not.
You haven't adjusted the D12 on that spell up to 5th, or it didn't do it automatically. The D8 is adjusted to 2D8 as it should be at 5th level, but the D12 is not.
Ooh. Thank you.
Welcome. Anything else with your turn?
No, not particularly.
Okay, Warden.
Grinning, I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike and yell, I'll hold one still for you. And I'm going to take 2 shots at this one right over here.
Okay.
See, we are a
So-
team.
Ensnaring
We watch out for
Strike
our-
at level 1.
Uh-huh.
And so here's one longbow shot.
That misses.
Oh,
Thank God for the wording on this one.
thank God for the wording on this one.
Nope, that one misses too.
Never mind.
Oh,
Well, hold
I-
them
I have-
still. Never mind.
I have a minute to hit something, and the next hit holds them still.
Okay.
What is with my fucking rolls? God damn.
I still appreciate the jester.
Jester? Where? I don't know why
I
I'm
mean,
English.
I
for a
just watched him
second.
take 2 shots.
Shot. That's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay.
I do have to. So.
Okay. Spooters are going to be curious about this frickin' hut
Of course they are.
and move closer, because, I mean, nothing's hurt them from inside it yet.
Rub it in.
So,
I mean,
webs don't move
you're
on
not
their
wrong.
the webs, again, don't move on their own.
Animated web.
I mean, let's be honest. That worked out way better than I thought it was gonna.
Okay.
I realize that pairs really well with Ancestral Guardians.
Which does?
The tiny hut,
Oh yeah.
because I can attack from within inside.
It's like our own little like foxhole.
Alright. Finkelknob.
How the hut's a 3x3, right?
It is a 10-foot
10
radius.
foot radius, so it's 20 feet
Okay.
in diameter.
Should probably get a token for that at some point, but
Yep.
I'll just throw a javelin. 2 javelins. The one I hit earlier.
Okay.
Reckless attack again.
Okay.
Mm.
Miss.
Hey!
Hit. It's dead.
Cool.
Hey.
And you
Yes,
get to watch it
Diashon
die.
is playing a Void Titan.
Guardians to me.
Yeah, you are a Bubble Titan, aren't you?
That's
In that case, I run
hilarious.
out.
No.
'Cause apparently that's
Bubble butt.
from what I understand.
Oh, thank
like
God,
Destiny,
Calf,
it's
I
like
glad I wasn't
Reinhardt.
the only one.
When you have the shield, no one uses
Huh?
Yep.
I'm so glad I wasn't the only
What?
one thinking that. Bless you.
Bubble butt. Bubble butt.
Okay. It's Yordle's turn.
Pull the longbow and take a shooty McShooty shoot at Lord Fartquad in the middle.
Okay. That's a hit.
Woo!
Ooh, he didn't
Look
like that.
Look at Tortle. Look at you go. This is great.
And
So
we're
proud of you.
healing, and we're coming together, and sorry.
Fine.
Yes.
How did killing the spiders make you feel?
Okay, that's enough.
I mean, it's an important question.
I hit it in the face, socket to goods.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna throw the words for that spell out there so that you can see it.
Bitey is scared. Bitey's making a wisdom saving throw, which he failed.
Oh no!
He got a 7.
Oh, Bitey.
So he's cowering.
Bitey is cowering at best. Bitey is thinking about bolting. Shaggy.
Okay. All right. What can I do?
Brave Sir Bitey ran away.
Brave
Bitey
Bravely
run.
ran away.
Yeah, I got nothing that's gonna help Bitey. Sorry. So, spiders. Spiders.
Fucking spiders.
The 11 misses, the 18 hits. Which one were you targeting?
This one here.
Okay. Roll for damage.
I was.
Okay. There it is. He doesn't look so good. He's not bleeding yet, but he's like, whoa! Like, with his legs in the air and everything. Okay. Keeper. Nothing. The spooter stuck his leg out real far. It's fine.
Stuck his leggy out. Got it.
Yeah.
Shooting for that one.
I'm sorry, say again?
Shooting for
Uh-huh.
that one.
Yeah, got it. I just wasn't looking over there.
That's fine. We know.
Wisdom saving throw 13.
Misses. Has it been hit?
Yep.
Then it's 14 damage.
You watch as the necrotic damage, suddenly it goes from being robust to being, like, shrunken and sallow. Its arms shrivel in, and it drops completely into the river.
Nice.
That is nice.
It's a fucking cantrip, man.
Yup.
But it's a cantrip that relies on something happening first.
Yeah.
Oh, drinking from that dead water.
I mean, were we drinking from this water anyway?
Warden?
Just
Cool. I'm gonna mark this one here as my bonus
Okay.
action.
Uh-huh.
like you do.
I'm going to take two longbow attacks.
Uh-huh.
Remember, it's important that Yordle gets a hit.
Does it hit?
It hit pass.
14 does hit, yes.
Cool. I need
Are we
to
really
make
puff
a
puff
DC
passing?
15 strength check.
Strength for a spooter. 19.
Okay. Well, never mind that one. Let me get my damage in there.
Uh-huh. Oof.
12.
Nice. Now it's definitely bloodied.
Okay, and then I'm going to switch targets and fire at this one.
Uh-huh.
With just regular shot.
Uh-huh. Miss.
Snake eyes.
There's no one
Fuck you,
between you and
dice.
it, so no saving throw. Double ones.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Woof.
Blowing your computer or something. 'Cause you guys don't like.
Yep.
We'll hold
Okay.
the seance for your dice.
I'm about to yeet him off the fucking balcony.
So, the spiders move in,
Dun, dun, dun.
and there are going to be 2 web attacks targeted at. No, nothing is going to target anybody because they can't see inside of the thing. So, yeah, they move in. I wonder what it would be like if they tried to skitter on top of Liamon's tiny hut. It's opaque.
Oh.
Is it solid?
It is. They literally cannot get in.
Okay. So they've moved their movement now. So they're gonna make web attacks on the structure itself.
Ooh, okay. That'll be interesting when the spell stops.
It won't matter because we're gonna walk out of it.
2 of the web attacks seem to have clung to the sides of the. So yeah, all 3 of the still living spiders back up on their rear legs, and with some of their extra little appendages, right? They're like coaxing the web from their spinnerets, and pew, just like Spider-Man style, but from the actual spider butt, webbing on the onto the tiny hut.
Nope.
And somewhere I hear fucking Lily's voice. I made it with my butt!
I did it with my butt.
No, dear God, no.
Finkelnap.
Alright, which of these 2 that are close look the worst off?
This one. Oh, the close ones. They both look
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, I'm gonna throw out the closest one.
Okay.
Reckless attack.
Uh-huh.
Yeah!
Nice crit.
14.
Okay.
And then Yes.
Hit again. Nice.
That's got to be fucking dead, right?
It is just barely clinging to life.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, thing. Come back. Here we go. 14 plus 9 is 23. 23? 23. Yeah. Yeah, again, just barely. It's just barely clinging to life. Yordle the Tortle.
Which one is going bye-bye again?
This one and this one both look real bad.
Since this one is closest,
Mhm.
take a shot if
Nice, that's
Nice.
hits for sure. It explodes into a mass of crumbling flesh and blood and some excess webbing.
Ha
and Yordle just
Squelchy.
and instantly turns without thinking again and fires at go north young Spooter.
Uh-huh. Crit.
Nice.
Nice. Bam. Also obliterated.
That's gotta be great for your psychic, right?
Yes. I can take any spiders, little spiders, big spiders, size of my fucking house spiders.
Yeah, you can.
Don't come at this hut, it's the Doom Hut.
We're doing much better now, and most of the spiders are dead.
Yeah. But Bitey passes his save. I don't know if you're gonna try and give him instructions, but you kind of used your turn on multiple attacks, and Bitey no longer looks like he's trying to run away. But he doesn't look like he feels like messing with Spooters either.
That's good.
That was
Shaggy.
beautiful, Jeff. I appreciate that. I'm glad I passed the Australia test.
I will.
Especially since
Shocking. Absolutely.
Yordle is an Aussie.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
26 hits, 11 misses.
And 11 points of damage.
11 points of force damage. right in the Spooter.
Right in the spooter.
Okay. Keeper.
Alright. Since it's been working so great for me so far, last one alive.
Time to toll the dead. 12 plus 0. Nope, that's a miss on the saving throw.
And 13 necrotic damage.
Again, Spooter is Crunch.
Crunch, spider dead.
Oh.
Let out a giant woohoo! And start like
Okay, big woohoo.
jumping around.
Your Yordle is dancing. Okay, cool.
So all the spiders that we can see are dead.
All the Spooters you can see are dead?
It might be a little too early, but I walk over and I kick one of the dead spiders, and I'm like, "You did good, Tortle. You did good." Now, am I going to think that Tortle's cured? No. But this was important for Tortle.
It was Tortle important.
It was of Tortle important.
I think it was of total importance as well. Alright, after your portal conquering adventure, I'm gonna call it here for today.
Thank God.
Like you do.
Eyes are sand.
As you do. Yep.
Hands of time are my eyes. They see all but that of the past. Say goodbye to stream, guys.
Bye, stream guys.
Bye, stream,
Bye,
guys.
stream.
Knew it.
I mean, you did, though.
Yeah.
It was your own fault.
Alright, Focal Yokels, it's that time. I'm going to bed. You guys have a good night. Love you all. Peace and cupcakes.